Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Wait, I forgot we're starting.
Are we starting? Should I switch to the just chatting screen?
We're starting. I'm like on my
We're
hello
starting.
everyone. I'm starting.
We're
I'm
here.
on my screen now.
We're here.
Wait, okay. Hello. I am
Yes, we are on the right screen.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Okay, wait. Hi, Orbeez. I hope everyone can hear and see everyone. Please let me know if you cannot.
Yeah, how's the volume? Is the volume okay?
Can we do a quick volume check for anyone who's watching the stream right now? Could you
Yes.
type in any chat if
Yeah.
our volumes are okay?
Volume check
Actually, for
also.
all 4 of our streams.
Can I hear
Yeah,
myself?
everyone needs to. Yeah, everyone's stream needs some sort of audio confirmation right now, please.
Thank you,
Okay.
Tyler.
Everyone report.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
my
think
chat says
volume
it
is
sounds
good on
good.
my end.
Yeah, volume's
Okay,
good on
yeah.
mine too.
It's all right. Okay.
Excellent.
It's okay.
Yay.
So,
Yeah.
this is the Trolley Problem stream. Hello, my name is Charis. I'm the first and last philosopher VTuber, the last librarian of Alexandria, and today I have enlisted some help from 3 scientists in order to uncover not what people should do in a trolley problem, because that I knew for sure. That was what I spent all this time studying. I know what people should do, but what would people actually do? Now that's something that I thought I would need a little bit of help on. And so here I have with me 3 people. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yes. Who's first? Oh.
That's a great question.
Charis, can you popcorn just call someone?
Miley, who
Charis,
are
we
you?
should go alphabetical order. We should go alphabetical order.
Okay, so who goes then? Is that
Wait, you go first. You go
so,
first.
So I went first. Yeah. Okay. So that's Millennium. Millennium, who are you?
Hi, I'm Millennium, Isekai Mask Knight Empress Scientist, and today we are doing trolley problems with my friends. Hello, Karis, Mylin, and Z. And yeah, what do I do in life? It's Pokemon, Tekken, and Genshin so far off the top of my head, and I really hope that I can get Novelet, Barca, and Flints very soon. He's coming up in a few days, and the Primo Gems hunt has been a grind. Next.
Oh, that's me. Shoot. Hi, everybody. I am Mylin Akamon. I am a psychology VTuber, and I also talk about statistics sometimes. And then on Twitch, I do gaming, like Minecraft and Uma Musume mostly.
All right. Speeding at Sea, it's me, Z. Hello, I am an astrophysics, physics, aerospace, whatever, VTuber. I like to talk about astrophysics research, but also have deep existential crises on the trolley problem, which is why we're here today. Thank you all so much for joining, and hello to all the Orbeez. And thank you, Kami, for becoming a member.
Hello, and thank yous. So we're here, and we are about to hopefully conquer not just the philosophy of the trolley problem, but maybe the psychology as well. As we know, the trolley problem started as a philosophical thought experiment, but has since then evolved into this general introduction to ethics, if you will, sometimes, but also just an interesting thought experiment itself for the realm of psychology. And I was wondering if you guys, because I think most people know why I would care, because I'm like a philosophy major, but I'm wondering if anyone here has any interesting takes on like the trolley problem.
Well, I
Well, wait, go first.
Okay. So hi. One of the things that I studied in grad school and that I was in a lab, I was raised in a lab that studied moral psychology, which is the psychology of where morality comes from, why different people have different moral beliefs, and how morality varies over time and across cultures. And for a long time, especially in early moral psychology, the trolley problem was used as a measure of moral judgments. So that's my thing.
Huh, that's really interesting.
You wanna go first, C? I can go after you.
Oh, yeah, I was
Okay.
just going to say that, Millennium and I previously collabed on the trolley problem, so that was a lot of
Mhm.
fun.
Mm,
Um, and,
Are you ready for
yeah,
this
no,
one
I'm
then?
glad that we're running this back.
yes. I
Do you think
remember
your
that one because
experience would? Sorry, you go.
no, sorry. I remember that one because we had beef with Mr. Calculator, was it? And a couple of the philosophers there.
Oh,
So we
yeah!
were like, oh, this would be so funny to try with a gang. So I'm glad that we're doing it again, and I am a big fan of the meme that Mylan drew because
Oh,
Karis was the
thanks.
one doing the lever, and I was like, I fully believe in Karis's ability to make the train swerve so that all of us are taken at the same time.
Very short stream. Very short stream.
Yeah. I was like, that is the answer.
It's true.
Only a philosopher could do that. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh. Okay, so quick sort of like I guess introduction of the format for the rest of the stream, right? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna run through several of these absurd trolley problems, and the website is just like I think if you just Google absurd trolley problems, you'll find it. It's like a web-based game. It's free on like neil.fun or something. And there are, I believe, almost 30 questions, just a bit under, just a bit shy of 30. But we're gonna go through those questions and we're gonna get, I want to say 2 minutes each to decide not what we should do, but what people would do. And then once we make that decision, once we pull the lever or don't pull the lever, we then sort of discuss what we think, we'll react to the statistics. So a statistic will come up to show like what people actually and how many people chose which option, and then we can maybe not debate, but like discuss what we think, if that makes sense, or if people are if we want to, roast anyone for making the objectively wrong choice, we can as well. But that kind of takes place like after the initial bit, and we've got like a timer on the initial bit because the trolley is barreling down the track. It's going really quick. It is going
Mm,
so fast, and that's how it runs. That's how it runs people over. So I want to say that we'll have about 2 minutes per question. Does that seem to make sense to everyone?
Mhm.
yeah.
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 Yes, fantastic. Someone's asking, do you think we will see any dual track drifting today? No, because you have to, the spirit of the problem is you have to pick one. Dual track
Boo.
drifting is great, but we probably wouldn't be able to do that in the trolley problem itself.
Unfortunately.
I mean, there's
Unfortunately,
variations.
yo.
So what if my chat said the whole stream is gonna be just sorry you go first for everyone except Charis?
I mean, you're right.
No, I'm also polite. Sorry. Anyways,
You're the
are
one
we
with the
ready
lever.
for the first one? That's true. I think I am the one on the lever. That's true. That's true. Okay. The first question I think begins right now. We've got 2 minutes. Does this timer work? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great.
Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What do you do?
Okay, so this is what
I
people in
think,
general would do, right?
Wait,
yeah.
hold up, my
I think,
literary skills suck, so, like, you pull the lever to kill one person,
Yes.
That's
and you
true.
do
I think they
nothing.
will. I think they'll pull the lever because of
Yeah.
the count. It's 1 versus 5. I think that's the first thing they'll think. But
Mm-hmm.
if most humans are psychotic, then not pulling the lever. The more, the merrier? Question mark.
So my question is, when we say most people, what part of the world are we talking about?
I think we're talking about people who would have access to and have the interest to boot up their computers and then go on this website and like play this particular version of the game
Okay,
and
so
cast their votes in here.
so
Yeah.
I have data.
Mm.
I have data. I have a large
Oh.
multinational study from 2020,
Ooh.
specifically
What?
in Oceania, the Americas, and Europe. By far, the most popular choice is to indeed pull the lever, and about many parts of Asia as well. So I
Wait,
say
where are
pull
you
the
getting
lever.
this data
Oh,
from?
It's a study from 2020. Awad, D'Souza, Sharif, Rahan, and Bonifon.
What? This is crazy. The stats
I like
credibility
that.
right there, for real.
I like that. So
What do
yeah,
people say then?
Pull.
Pull the lever.
They all
Yeah.
say pull the lever.
Pretty much everyone, yeah.
Because it's one v5.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
okay.
person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think someone who has never seen any of the other variations would just say, yeah, pull the lever, that's easy. But
Mhm.
someone who would go on this website and play the trolley problem game might be familiar with the other thought experiments, and thus maybe want to be consistent in their not pulling of it to justify their decisions later. But we have 5 seconds left, so we're gonna pull the lever.
I mean, you're
All right.
true.
Okay.
Hey, replication! We have
Hey.
replicated the 2020 study.
Yay.
73% of people agreed with us out
Wow.
of 18 million votes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make
Oh,
sense?
That's pretty
3/4,
consistent with the data.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
18 million
Mhm.
though? Does that mean 18 million played this game? Just to make sure?
Yeah,
I mean, it could
Yeah,
be
yeah, I
some
think
people
so.
playing the same game multiple times, right?
That's true.
Mhm.
That's
That could
valid.
exist.
Let's see. I'm nervous. I don't have the data I have data for some more variations, but probably
Okay,
not
okay.
all of them.
So we
Wait,
know the
so-
first one, and that's all we had. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for Mylan.
Yeah.
So is this like an actual
It's-
research paper
yeah.
done on the trolley problem?
Yes.
What?
Like I told you,
You
moral
have to let us
psychology has been
hear
using
afterwards.
this.
How do they? Is it
I
like a
think-
questionnaire where they're like, "Would you pull the lever?"
Yeah,
Or what is
yeah.
it? What's the setup? I see, I
It's
see.
it's basically this image. Would you pull the lever?
Mm.
Hmm.
I know
Did they
there's this like
explain?
YouTube video called like from Vsauce where he like got people to actually sit in front of
Oh
what they
god.
thought was a real life trolley problem. Yeah, and it's so
Oh my
interesting. It's like
God.
it's an episode of Mindfield and it's on YouTube. You can just watch it. I think it's free. Where he basically he convinces people that there is actually a trolley or a train barreling down a track and like puts them in that situation where they do have to make that decision, not to see what they would say they would do, but what they would actually do.
Yeah, I
And
think that's a
Mm.
it was a
different
limited
thing.
study, obviously, but yeah.
Like the hypothetical
Somebody
problem and then actually being in that situation, I think are different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
somebody also mentioned in chat about like you actually pulling the lever means you're like committing an action versus not doing anything makes you
Yeah.
feel like you're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's,
Even though like the consequences are the same, like whether you pull like the decision to do nothing is also a decision, but if you're there physically in the moment, it might not feel like you're doing anything.
Yeah, like pulling the levers, you have taken an action that led to the death of someone who would not have died otherwise.
that one, someone also brought it up because like they do nothing because pulling would make you a criminal. But then I was about to say, but if I don't pull the lever, then that would still mean in a way that my conscious decision of not pulling the lever would lead to the deaths of the 5 people. So I'm like, okay, both is a choice in a way. So that's why I was like, might as well lessen the consequences of those of such choice. I don't know.
Mm.
That's how I was thinking about it.
Mm.
And plus, I switched my Fugi into the funny one.
The curse one, I noticed.
Yes.
It's
Halfway through,
intentional. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
yeah, I switched it halfway. I was like, I can't.
I had
Like,
to like
I was
check. Yeah.
Okay.
for like 2 minutes. It was prim and proper, but I needed to use the funny one.
Lighten the
Okay.
mood.
So we are familiar with the original trolley problem, and I think from henceforth, like we had not just the 2 minutes, but really we had all the time since we were introduced to it to think about it. From henceforth, we were only going to get 2 minutes to think to see each problem, and some of them, a lot of them, probably hopefully for all of us, are going to be new problems, and I think that would make things less
Mhm.
data backed and
Yeah.
confident and more panicky.
Mylan, don't pull citations.
Without
Don't worry.
further ado, question 2. Oh no, a trolley's heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do?
I don't have
I'm still
data.
pulling. But the humans,
I think, I mean, this is like the
most
same as the
would
previous
still
one.
pull. Yeah, it's still
Mhm.
fewer
Yeah.
over at the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah, I think it's still pull the lever, but the percentages are going to be a little less even or a little less extreme than the
Yeah.
last one.
Maybe
Yeah.
like 60%. Earlier it was 73%, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you think
Yeah, I think
less? So
most.
do you think most people would still pull the lever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the percentage would decrease though?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. By at least
Ooh,
20%, I think.
20%? Okay. Okay.
That's what my guts is saying.
So that would be 53% because it was 73%, I
Mhm.
think, for the last one. Was it 73 or 83? I forget.
Mm.
Yeah,
73.
I think it'll be
I think the
closer.
percentage is
Mm.
gonna be less for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But we
It
would
would be
still
funny.
be pull the lever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be funnier if it like went above 73 and I'm like, whoa.
That would be
Interesting.
unexpected. Yeah.
Four
Like I
people
live
this time.
among
Yes.
these people.
I also think this question might prime the next people who are
Ooh.
doing the next question to be more inclined to switch their position because now they're thinking, oh, maybe pulling the lever is not going to be as attractive anymore, and they're more primed to make that switch. Maybe.
Potentially. There is also a cognitive bias where people want to be consistent, though. So.
So since they've pulled already, might as well pull again
Yeah.
now. But it would be interesting if it was switched, like the
Oh.
the
Okay.
1v5 versus 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're pulling the lever.
Oh,
pulling
there
the
it
lever.
goes.
Oh, it decreased.
68%.
Hey.
Mhm.
It
By
didn't
only
drop
like
that. It dropped,
5.
but not by that much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh. What if it were like 4.5? I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. What would half a person be? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
You can't
Whoa.
have half a person.
Whoa.
It's just funny to me because that's an example I use in my stats class. You cannot have a fraction of a person.
If anyone reads a paper like that says you can't have a person and thinks, what? Who would say that? Who would think that there could be half a person? Now you have a reference point, I suppose. Now you know who would suggest half a person being on the other track as well.
The philosopher.
Oh my god.
The philosopher. See, what we do is we do a regression model that pretends like it's a continuous variable and can predict at half a person.
Does that mean that there could be like irrational number fractions of people?
Potentially.
If it's a continuum.
But
that would be me. I'm feeling like that today.
You're feeling a little bit of a half today. I'm only a quarter of myself right now.
Oh.
Okay. Next. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay. What I think people would do. They won't.
I think people would destroy the life savings.
I think we need to think about demographics again. Like if we consider that it's mostly Gen Z and millennials who are doing this, what life savings am I destroying?
Oh, that is true.
I think there's an ad in my head. What if they'll choose to kill the 5 people and keep the money, or they'll choose to like hit the life savings, but like every day or every other day they'll get some money from the 5 that they saved. They're like, I saved you.
Are you suggesting blackmail?
Blackmail?
Yeah.
You walk up to the 5 people and go, listen, you understand that my life savings are on the line here, right? You're gonna have to compensate for that.
Okay, that one. I'm like, okay, given how it's millennials or Gen Z, same as earlier someone brought up the what life savings. Now, even if that was like a few bucks, that's still technically the remaining savings, and now it's gone. So they blackmail the rest.
And we do know.
Wait, does that mean that it would actually be more financially successful if you tie more people to the track? Because you have more people to blackmail?
This is like the most screwed up MLM I've ever heard of.
That's such a big brain idea. And someone brought up, what if your life savings were primo gems? Now that's that's the kind of thing. You tie 10 people
Not
over
my
there.
gotcha funds, no.
Not my gotcha funds.
Oh
yeah,
no!
so tie 10 people and then blackmail them for the rest of
Okay,
their lives.
would people pull the lever? Would they do it? Would they pull the lever?
Yes.
I think they would.
I think
I
yes
think they
too.
would.
I think
Mhm.
yes with the
Yes.
blackmail clause. Yep. The blackmail
Yes.
clause says yes.
That's
The black-
important.
Wait, are we bringing it?
57
Wait.
agree.
57% agreed.
Yeah,
They
You're
yeah.
kind
still
of
right.
hesitated. Yeah, they kind of hesitated because it's humans versus money. But
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
they realized that it's more of an investment to keep the humans. Mm-hmm.
And
See?
it's also tricky
Mm.
because like human beings tend to place more value on things that we own. So they're not seeing their life savings.
Yes.
They're seeing something more than their life savings because it's their money. But
Right.
also, yeah,
Yes.
like
Oh.
All the time spent earning it or saving it or not buying another Starbucks drink.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm.
So we've got a pulse on the we've got a finger on the pulse of society so far still. We've tended
Yes.
towards the correct decision. Although now
Yeah.
it seems like it's getting closer and closer and the problems are getting trickier. I will admit I've not seen this version of the problem before, your life savings problem. I've seen like a certain amount of money, but I've not seen like your own life savings. So I think that's interesting.
I see.
Ooh. Okay, are we ready? Let's do the next one. All right, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do?
Do I isekai back?
Oh no, I don't have data.
Well,
The real question.
whoa.
I don't think they're gonna pull the lever. I don't think they're gonna pull the lever.
I think people
Wait,
are selfish too, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
How can one pull the lever if they're tied with their mouth?
Well,
With your
it's kind
head,
of
just
like, yeah.
hit it with your head.
Like bonk it.
Yeah, just bonk.
Mm.
What would society do? Okay, let me see.
I just think like 5 people is a lot. So I feel like some people might pull the lever, but I feel like self-preservation is also such a strong concept.
Yeah.
That, and also you're
think-
pulling the lever to end your life.
To end that one.
Like you're
Thank
taking
you.
action. Whereas if it's inaction, the other people died. But also you're also a victim here because you're also tied to the tracks.
There's also the part where what's that called? The survivor guilt. So it's
Oh,
either
yeah.
the self-preservation versus survival guilt playing a part. And there's also the part if it was switched. Right now it's 5 and 1, but what if it was 1 and 5? So that's where the inaction and like might as well, okay, it's saving the other people. But right now you have to consciously flip the leather, sorry, what's the lever? Yeah, you have to flip the lever so that your life is ended.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't decide.
Self-preservation.
Well, we're deciding for other people, not for us, right?
I think people are selfish.
true.
I
the
think people are
society.
selfish.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you think?
people
People are
would go
selfish,
on the
yeah.
self-preservation route.
Okay.
Mhm.
We do nothing.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were right
Wait.
again.
Called it.
It's the
63%.
Yeah.
63%.
That was not
you
as
guys-
split as I thought it'd be.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
preserve their self, feel a tad bit guilty, but then live on for the 4 or 5 people that they eliminated.
Mhm.
Would you guys pull the lever?
You're
Is it
asking
a
me
YN
about mental
situation?
health.
There are some people in my chat that are like, yes, absolutely. And I think they're a little too eager on that. Like, you gotta think about that a little bit, right?
I'm gonna refrain from answering this question.
I feel like some of the
Yeah.
organs are like, I can't, like, because I think what you also said about like pulling the lever is like doing an action yourself.
Yes.
Mhm.
Would it be very different if it were the other way? You were on the other side of the track where if you did nothing, you would die, but if you pulled the lever, the other 5 people would die.
But I think in that case, your action is leading to self-preservation.
Yeah,
You
I
know what?
think
Maybe
that might be different.
yeah.
It's really the self-preservation part playing a role in that part.
Zilla in chat was like, if I'm going to be isekai'd, then yes.
Yeah, right? And imagine
You don't know
that.
that.
You have to believe and be delusional. It will work. Just a little bit of-
Delulu is the Lulu.
Exactly.
Because if you preserve yourself, you also have to live with the guilt of having murdered 5 people.
But then
Mhm.
if you isekai, then your memories are erased. What if?
No, what?
Mhm.
You're making a lot of assumptions
Oh,
about what genre of isekai we're in.
But you might not isekai as the main hero. You could be just like
Yeah,
an
like,
enemy, like a
are we
level 1
talking about
enemy.
like Kumo Deska, where the entire class gets isekai'd and some of them just end up being like canon father? Is that also okay? I'm getting off track. But
This is a tough one. All right, let's steer back on track and
right,
let's head to
on
next
track. Oh
level.
god.
Yes.
Oh god.
Question 5. Trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do?
Destroy the Mona Lisa.
Destroy the Mona
destroy the
Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Same. Do we?
Easy.
It's too easy.
We don't need to wait the 2 minutes.
Okay, wait, no, that's
The-
what we would do, but is that what we think people would do as
That's a
well?
great
Yeah.
I think
question.
so. I think it's just
Yeah.
a
Oh,
painting.
I have a question. What if this is very theoretical. If they keep the Mona Lisa, will you be able to get it for will they think that they'll get it for themselves and that way they can sell it?
I don't. Could,
Mhm.
Or
I
another
don't
thing
think
is
so, but I
like
don't
the amount of profit that the Louvre gets from the Mona Lisa every year, would that be lost? But I think people would go regardless of the Mona Lisa being there or not. If
Mhm.
anything, the Mona Lisa being run over by the trolley might be an intriguing story that could lead to more profit for the Louvre.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
They could display the run over
Yeah.
Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And that's history. That's
That's
a part
history.
of
Yeah,
history.
that's
Yeah,
some like
like
Mhm.
Banksy type
hit
thing. Yeah.
hit the Mona Lisa. It's more publicity. Any publicity is publicity.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're way too on board with this idea.
I mean, there's other copies of the Mona Lisa, like Da Vinci's students or whatever made their own versions of it. There's like, and I guess they don't have the same fame, but like, it's not like we have plenty of reproductions of the image. We're not. It's amazing it's lasted this long, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
It's
find the
time
Mona
for it
Lisa
to
on
go.
Google.
It's probably been
Yeah.
restored multiple times. So, Ship of Theseus, is it even still the same Mona Lisa that it used to be?
Conspiracy theory. Is that
None of us
the
are art majors, I
original
think. This was
copy?
probably the easiest decision we've made so far. Like, absolutely destroy the Mona Lisa.
Wow, the percentage.
74%.
74, yeah.
I'm very interested in the 26% of people who are willing to sacrifice 5 lives to save the painting. I want to know who they are and more about them. I'm not judging. I just want to know.
I just don't think people care about the Mona Lisa. Like, I was at the Louvre once, and nobody, like, I think there were lots of tourists around the painting, but everybody was, like, kind of just taking pictures with their phone. And then the moment they got the perfect picture, when they were in position to do it, they just immediately walked away. Like, they turned around and left, and they didn't really bother. They didn't even look back at their phone, honestly, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, when I visited the Louvre, I remember there was a really long line of people who wanted to see it, but I also remember there being like other very famous like artwork that people were visiting. And yeah, I mean the Mona Lisa is pretty famous, but I think like putting up a destroyed Mona Lisa could be even more iconic in a way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's really history. It's
Yeah.
you can make a documentary out of it and even interview the 5 people. You can create a story. It's publicity. Oh,
Mhm.
question. Is
Mm.
it utilitarian if you don't pull?
So, it would depend on. So the idea of utilitarianism is you want to maximize the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people. Essentially, the greatest amount of like utility is the word they use
Mhm.
specifically, and it would depend on what you would classify like how much utility is the Mona Lisa providing. If you were to make an argument and say, as a utilitarian, right, that the Mona Lisa provided a lot more utility to the world, a lot more happiness to the world than like the lives of 5 random people at a given moment, then you would have good reason to not pull the lever and just run over the 5 people instead. Because then you would say, well, there's more utility in preserving the Mona Lisa. But then even utilitarians would probably argue with each other in how much utility the Mona Lisa is worth, and that kind of gets into many more philosophical debates.
Yeah.
So no, even utilitarians wouldn't know what to do in this situation. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, because they would argue over like, what is the value of the painting? Is it enough utility? They would pull out like their utility calculators and start putting in all the. Anyways, let's.
And by the time they calculate it, the train would have already hit either
Yep.
the Mona
The
Lisa or
2
the
minutes
Mike.
would have passed, yeah.
Yeah.
Such
That-
is the
that-
life of any philosopher, I think.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. The next one. A trolley is headed towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do?
Question.
Mm.
Inflation?
Inflation.
What?
Just imagine it's
Oh.
$500,000 like now in today's
Current
currency.
attitudes towards the rich.
I'm like that money
This
could
is
be used to
society.
support the family of the recently deceased, but
Mm.
That's true.
Mhm. Yeah. I feel like okay, so I'm unsure, but let's talk about the psychology of this, right? So first of all, people when you
Yes.
start compensating people for doing something that they would have done otherwise, they enjoy doing it less. Now, do I think people would have enjoyed doing this in the first place? No. Do I think that I don't know. I think people
I'm
probably
cracking
wouldn't
up.
pull the lever.
It's sorry, someone said if untaxed, then pull.
Fun fact, you do
Households
need to
with more
report
than
bribes
five
to the IRS.
Oh
so-
my god. I saw I do it for 20
If
bucks. I'm like,
untaxed.
bro.
Like if it were
Untaxed.
taxed, it just a slight amount lower. It really is 500K is the magical number for a human life.
Oh my god.
That's how much it's worth. Any less?
Okay.
Maybe not.
I also feel like that speaks to the character of the rich man, though, that they think that they can buy that, you know?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's spicy. Thank you
Mhm.
for that. Now I want to eliminate that one. Yeah.
mm.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
Wait,
Yeah.
but what would society do? I
I
think they'll hit the rich man too.
hope it's do
I
nothing,
think-
but we'll see.
Yeah, do nothing.
Do nothing,
Oh
do
wait,
nothing, do
but
nothing.
society is on the selfish end. Nah, do nothing. I'm this
Are we
We
allowed to
walk over to
haggle?
the rich man and we whisper in this person's
1
ears,
million.
"You think $500,000 could buy my moral compass?" And then we let him die.
So-
Whoa, okay,
What?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
56% of people would
cringy.
take the bribe.
Yes.
Oh, we were
But it's
wrong.
really split though.
That's
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Let's do a chi-square. No, oh god. I think that chi-square would come out significant because that's a big
Sig-
sample size.
There's an offer. I'd ask the other person 600,000. Whoa, that's pretty.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
just start like
actually-
negotiating.
Who can pay you more?
If
Haggle.
we had to
'Cause-
negotiate, what's the amount of money it would take for you to let the rich man live?
Like us personally?
Yeah. You don't have to answer if you don't know or if you don't want to, I think.
Oh
but
no, I don't think
know,
any
I
amount of
think.
money. I was literally asking how to turn off monetization on Twitch yesterday, so for me, I don't think you could do it. But fun fact, there isn't a way. Once it's on Twitch, you can't.
Mm,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
just donate it all to charity.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
thinking about the plot twist where it's just saying the rich man. What if the other one's name is actually the richer man?
That's
like,
true. But
So
the
that's
richer
what
man
it's
didn't.
possible, but we don't know. We don't
We
know.
don't know.
Like we don't know anything about the character of the other man on the track or
Mhm.
Yep.
woman or individual, you
Or
know?
woman.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I
Well, this is
don't
our
know. I feel
first
like
draw.
there is an amount of money that could buy my morals. I just don't know what that is yet.
I mean, it's hard
No,
because
I
like,
think we could like take a survey to be like a Gaussian or something.
but there's the trick of like once numbers get past a certain point, they don't start feeling any bigger, right?
I think that no, but I
Yeah.
think I would attach not just the amount of money, but like the amount of money to the good it can do to maybe like first of all me and my family, and then my local community, and then maybe how can this help local schools and hospitals and charities. Like I would think all that and deem it maybe it's okay for
Mhm.
all of that good to sacrifice a human life, but I don't know what that amount is yet.
That's
I
fair.
don't. I think it's higher than 500K, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
something else occurred to me, by the way, while we were talking about this that makes me feel kind of stupid. Either way, a
Mhm.
life is saved, but in one case, a life is saved and you're getting money, and in the other case, a life is saved and you're not getting money, and now I feel dumb.
That's true. In either case, one person dies, so it's the same amount of people dying.
Yeah, it's the same
But
amount
do
of
you want the
deaths.
life? Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
some random person who you don't know, or the life of a rich man. What do you think is worth more,
there's
or
the
Wait,
are
part
are they
too
Well,
worth
about
more or less?
that's it's not even like
how
the
he
which life is worth more. It's like assuming both lives are equal, but one of them gives you money and the other doesn't.
and but there's the point also earlier. I think Mylan brought it up, like how he thought that he could pay off like and buy like another person's life in exchange for his or something like
I'm
that.
arguing with myself.
Yeah.
wait, so Tim is asking, do trolley problems assume no legal consequences?
Yes, I believe
Typically,
so. Yeah.
yeah. The trick is
Okay.
There,
like, I think the problem is realism, because like the trolley problem doesn't feel real when you're doing it in this format, which means that we're not thinking the way that we normally would IRL.
I'm wondering
mm,
if well, I remember when Millennium and I played the game, it was like 3D and like you like
mm.
saw yourself in the trolley or
Yes,
something.
Mm-hmm.
Or like
Mm.
yes.
maybe it's because these are like little doodles that we also feel more detached from the situation.
I
Yeah.
felt
Mm.
very immersed in the. Do you remember that one where we were literally inside the train and you could see
Yeah, we were
the left
inside
and
the
right
trolley.
tracks?
Yeah.
So
That
that's
that
Yeah.
actually
switched up.
the original formulation of the trolley problem by Philippa Foot, where you were the one in the trolley, and the problem was called the trolley driver rather than the trolley problem,
Mm.
Mm.
and you had to make that decision.
Ah.
And Foot, in her original paper, claims that it is obviously morally correct to divert it and kill the one person instead, because you're the one in the
Mm.
trolley, and if someone has to die on your because this is your trolley, you have a duty to minimize that amount of harm and divert it over to
Because
the other
you're the
person.
trolley.
Yeah. It was only in a later paper where the problem was adapted by Judith Jarvis Thompson, where rather than being the driver, you were the bystander with the switch, which
Mm-hmm.
is kind of the version of the problem we're familiar with today.
I think
Mm.
also another thing that doesn't lead to the well, there's a lot of things that are sort of like abstracted away in this problem, but
Mm-hmm.
we have very little information on a given situation, and the only information we have is from the description of the problem. In this case,
Mm-hmm.
like the rich man offers you $500,000, and from that we are like extrapolating what the character of the rich man is like.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
from that we're like assuming that like he can he sees that it's possible to buy out someone's life. Um
Yeah.
there was a study I maybe Mylan you also know about this about like how when you're stuck in traffic and somebody's like participating in road rage,
Oh,
you
yes.
actually see somebody like in that one snippet of a moment, like that is the character that you associate with that person, even though that is just such a tiny fragment of like who they are as a character. And the study like went on to say that like sometimes when you see people in brief moments of time, you associate their character with the limited information that you have instead of really being driven to like see the full picture about like who they really are. And in this
Yeah.
case, since we have such limited information, we are extrapolating the character of this rich man given this problem. But I'd imagine like in the case of like where we actually like see the people tied on the track, or like I don't know, maybe if we like talk to the people, I don't know if we'd
Oh,
be able to talk
interview
to the
them. Like,
people,
how
but
does it
like
feel?
Yeah.
interview them is crazy.
Yeah, how does it feel
Interview
to
them
be
is
tied on the
crazy.
track where someone could just pull a lever and you die? I was like, oh,
Yeah, I think Z, you're talking about something called the fundamental attribution error, where we tend to
Huh.
attribute others' bad behavior, like cutting you off in traffic, to their personality, but we attribute
Mm.
our own bad behavior, like if we cut somebody off in traffic, to the situation. The fundamental attribution
Yeah.
error's replicability is a little sketchy, but it works better on a group level, which is the universal attribution error. If like that person belongs to like is a fan of the opposing sports team, I'm more likely to think that they're doing it because they're a bad person, whereas if they're a fan of my sports team, I'm more likely to think that they're doing it because there's a bad situation. And I'm gonna assume, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna assume that none of us are rich. So we're
Yeah.
essentially Yeah, we're probably going to be prone to assuming
Mm.
that whatever the rich person does is because of their personality and not because they are desperate in a situation where their life is at risk.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, I guess I didn't know what the actual term was called, but yeah, like what you mentioned was like the other part of that is like when you are cutting someone off, you're like, oh, I'm just doing this in the moment right now,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't associate with your own character. Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually I'm a great person, and I would like this is just an
This is
unusual
just 2
circumstance that I
minutes of
found
me.
myself in, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's an
Mm.
extreme circumstance, so it's okay to pay somebody money to kill somebody else so that I survive.
Mm.
I think if I were a rich man, I would do that. I would offer if I thought that would work, I would offer 500K to be like, kill somebody else, not me, please.
Remember the problem from earlier, the self-preservation one, but now it's
Mhm.
flipped because instead of the being on the other side of the track without the money part, but this time it's like technically you have the ability to offer the bribe. Oh, it switches a lot of
Yeah.
things.
That's how we know it's like a thought experiment. It's not real, as you can imagine yourself being rich.
Ah.
Oh, pain. Pain.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
we love academia. Anyways,
Yay.
next problem. Next
We love
problem.
We love
things.
academia, that's why we'll never be
A
rich.
trolley is
Woo.
heading towards
Oh
5 lobsters.
no.
You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. What do you do?
I'd say kill the
Karis!
lobsters because people
Kill
eat
the lobsters
Karis!
and
Same.
I'm allergic to the like for with seafood though.
But
so
then
I
what
can't
if some
eat
of the
them. But, you know, you
lobsters...
can sell them. You can sell them.
Okay.
Cook them and sell
lobster.
them.
So what do I think people will, in general, do? I think people will kill the lobsters in general.
Yeah.
We tend to anthropomorphize cats
the
more than
cat.
lobsters, especially because we interact more with cats in our day-to-day lives than lobsters.
Yes.
It's just like, what was the term for this? Like that we consider some species to be like more superior than others, like
I don't know.
speciation or something.
I'm not
And
sure.
it's like the idea that like we interface a lot with like cats and dogs, and so we'd be
Yeah.
more likely to save a cat and dog versus like I don't know, like a fish or something.
Chat bringing up good
Yeah,
points.
they're
The lobsters are already on land, which is concerning for lobsters.
Right.
Oh, so they're already cooked.
Potentially.
yeah, we can cook them as well. But
Oh, that is true.
no,
Yeah,
the
you can also
lobsters.
cook
Yeah,
them as
it's
well.
I
I'm
think
imagining
the
a wet
cats
market where they just spilled out of their box and then it just so happens to be in the middle of like a trolley track.
the cats being pets versus lobsters being more attributed to food-ish. I think that also really
Yeah, I think
will set the
that's...
bar
Mm.
for
Yeah.
most.
Lobsters are delicious.
So
Sorry, I'm sorry for
oh,
anyone who's a vegetarian. I
Lobster.
love,
allergic.
I
I'm
love
allergic, don't
seafood.
worry.
Go on the track and eat the lobsters after the trolley runs them over.
Millennium's just like, this is self-defense. I'm allergic to them. I gotta keep them away from me.
I'm allergic to them.
Yeah.
I may have. Wait, someone said both of those might survive just staying low enough from the trolley.
That is true.
Oh, that is
Oh
true.
my
Yeah.
Like, if you look, they're in the
Yeah,
middle of
so
the tracks, which is part that the trolley's
that's
probably not
true.
gonna hit.
Mhm.
I don't think they
And if the
survived.
lobsters
There
get
was a
hit,
big splat.
we sell them.
I don't know. Is that sanitary?
84%.
Of the
Lobster
wheels.
paste.
I'm just saying.
Yummy.
Yeah. I think this was the least split one we've seen so far.
And then the
Yeah.
cat's gonna go over to the
Mhm.
other track and lick up the lobsters.
A happy
food.
ending.
Utilitarianism. This is a very happy cat.
And a lot of delicious lobster. Oh, good.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
next. A trolley's headed towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the
Are
lever to
they
divert it to the other track, running over someone else who is wide awake instead. What do you do?
are they anesthetized or something? But
I
that's
I
think
still
think
5
the
people.
assumption is that that's the case
it's
because
yeah.
won't feel pain is part of it.
Well, what would society do? I think they'll hit the one. I think it would be still the
I
one
think it'll
versus
still
5.
be the one person because I
Yeah.
think it's kind of scary that like I don't know. I like falling asleep and like never waking up is I think very terrifying as well.
Mm.
Hmm.
So you'd rather
Wait, so
go
you're saying
out
we
in
should put them
pain
out
and
of their
screaming?
misery?
No, no,
No,
no.
the other way around.
I think people would choose to save the 5 people.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I think they. I like how Z's like, let's save the 5 people, and I'm like, let's hit the one person.
Framing of
It's like
it.
the same thing, but it's the framing of it. Like, no, hit one person instead of hitting 5.
Oh no.
I feel like it would be an
Oh,
awful thing to assume that because some people have undergone anesthesia, all of a sudden they're like their human value is suddenly like less
Mm-hmm.
than in the previous like original Trolley
Mhm.
case where okay they're just 5 people and they're wide awake, like just because they have that capacity to feel pain, I think shouldn't warrant or shouldn't trump over the value of their lives. But this isn't what ought to be done, this is what people would do. So
Yeah,
I think either way,
it's
it killing one
Yeah.
person seems like
mm-hmm.
the move people would make.
yeah.
Yeah.
They pull the trolley
Yeah, it's hard because we
lever.
don't
The
know how far into the future these people are thinking.
Whoa,
See, there's it. There it is. There it is.
'What? That
49%.
is
They're
so
only
What?
thinking of the
split.
moment. People are only
49%.
thinking
Why?
about the
But
moment
it's very
itself.
split.
They're not thinking about
It's
the future
49.
lives of these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They're
50-50
just.
though.
It is 50-50-ish. Yeah. I think.
Wait, Kami's had like a really great point.
Mhm.
It's whether you optimize for human worth or optimize for suffering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's a great
Mhm.
point. Because, like, I do think
Yeah.
the problem here is, like, and this is why I didn't give you all a straight answer, because, like, in the moment, if you're only thinking within the confines of the trolley problem never talks about what happens next, right?
Mm-hmm.
It only talks about, like, the
Right.
moment itself. So in the moment itself, you have saved suffering and reduced suffering by not pulling the lever. But then if you think into the future, what comes after the trolley problem, then when those people wake up, you know, like, it's a totally
But
Trolley
artificial
speaking of which,
environment.
about future wise too. Okay, in the event that 5 people got hit, the cleanup would be horrible.
That's also true. We never
So
talk about the
yeah,
poor people who have to clean
if
this
we're
up.
thinking about the future, yeah, the cleanup
We
would
need
be
like the
horrible.
trolley problem the animated series. Like it has to be like multiple seasons long.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
The
goodness.
philosophers are doing the cleanup, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
It's
we
the
get
cleanup.
employed, actually. That this is what they do in the philosophy factory, is cleaning up trolley problems.
One of the most underpaid and underappreciated jobs.
Regarding the cleanup, there's this book called Catcher in the Rye, which was required a while ago in like school. And I remember one part, as a mini spoiler alert, like a character said, "No, I'm not gonna like jump off a window because like that'll create a lot of splatter." I'm like, "Yo, you're actually thinking." Whoa. So that's why like that reminded me of this one. It's like, if you hit 5 versus 1, the cleanup would be easier with just one.
Hmm.
Is there a
There's worse cleanup.
psychological
Oh.
term, Mylin, for where we're focusing on aspects such as like cleanup and stuff like that to further rationalize our decisions?
Like there's not something that specific, but there's like motivated reasoning, post hoc rationalization, that
That seems
kind
to
of
be it,
thing.
yeah.
Mm.
We can definitely reason our way through anything, I think. But
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
coming from the philosophy major, so
No, I think you're absolutely right. Like when we talk about like believing in misinformation and fake news, because that's part of like my specialty, people who are smarter are actually better, like they can more easily convince themselves that stuff is true and convince themselves that opposing evidence is invalid because they can think their way around it. So it's not like being smarter puts you at less risk, it kind of puts you at more risk. It's like the same deal.
That's most philosophy majors. Yep. Can confirm.
Is it the- is it called coping? Technically, I saw someone in the chat
Yeah.
called
the
coping.
the academic philosophical term is sophistry, but yes.
Yeah,
Fives in my chat.
Ras-
Potent copium.
rationalization/copium.
Opium?
Copium, as the kids say.
Oof. Okay, next question. A trolley's headed towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. What do you do?
Okay, there is data on this. I have data.
Okay.
Oh!
Huh.
I don't know the citation off the top of my head, but in terms of helping behavior and helping people, we are considerably more willing to help people that we think are not responsible for their own situation. We're considerably less
Yeah.
likely to help somebody who we think is responsible for their own situation. There's still the whole 1 versus 5 lives thing here, but I think it's going to be closer to 50-50 and with a higher likelihood than usual that people will not pull the lever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the society wise, because it's like the one person didn't sign up for this essentially.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the 5 happily, like it is my time today. Let's do it.
Or
So that's
maybe
why,
they
like,
just
okay,
yeah.
might as well help them.
The consent is key. Exactly.
Consent is key, yes.
I do think that if there were no people on the other side of the track, I would have to pull.
Oh,
Even if
absolutely.
they had gleefully tied themselves down to it, I would think that it's a moral responsibility to
Yeah.
divert it away.
Yeah.
But because there's someone who accidentally tripped onto the track and it's not at all their intent to have wound up in this situation, you unfortunately have to let the 5 people who happily, gleefully put themselves there proceed as they planned, I
I
think.
feel like in this case, it's like we're considering maximizing like the overall happiness of the individuals involved, which is a little cursed, but I guess those 5 people tied themselves on the track, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to say it's going to be close to
We do.
50-50. I make no particular predictions because I don't like being wrong.
Whoa!
So
What?
3/4.
What?
3/4.
It was not a 50-50.
I mean, that matches the data, but
They might as well eliminate the 5
The
and
data doesn't
sacrifice,
lie.
Oh.
volunteers.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I didn't
feel
realize it
like-
was gonna be that extreme. Like, I thought it would also be quite split.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots more people were willing to eliminate 5. Interesting. I live
Mhm.
among those people.
There are really interesting
Panic.
questions that this I feel like mirrors or not mirrors but alludes to, like the problems of euthanasia, the problems of like like assisted self-end as sort of like a right to some people, and in other parts of the world that might be more heavily debated. I feel like this really touches on that, and the most people who have agreed that yeah, it's okay to kill the 5, like in this case and in our case, seem to be probably people who are more inclined to think that we should be agents of our own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
interesting.
yeah,
It's
they wanted their destiny to be hit by the train.
Next question. Oh,
Oh,
a trolley's headed towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you
Oh,
do?
no.
Well.
Well, in this case, we can't really do anything, so, like, I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah,
guess just make it less painful. Why would you
yeah.
make it more painful?
Yeah.
But if you
I
make
think
it less
it's the
painful, you're
strain.
also putting yourself in the situation, though, right? That's the problem earlier.
I think it'll be the same as the
Oh.
1v5.
Because
But
now it
I
looks
think
to
it would
everyone like you did that.
But there's no case where you could save the one person is the problem. Like the one
Wait, there are
person
no
is
Yeah,
legal
there's-
consequences. Yeah.
yeah, well, we
I
got to
mean,
remember that
this
people
other
aren't
person might
thinking
as
of
well not be there.
yeah. That person doesn't even I think we need to remember that most people are making this judgment as just this is the moment. They're not thinking about the future. They're probably not thinking about future consequences unless they are like us and overthinkers.
Wait, question. I'm like reading it again. That means even if I pull the lever, it won't. Well, the one person is still saved. It's safe.
Yeah, the 5
Right?
people die no matter what. It's just do you speed it up to make sure they die in well, to make it more likely that they'll experience less pain. No matter what they're dying.
Yeah.
It's just how
Yeah,
much
I
pain.
think it's the less pain maybe because something about the lessening the suffering in the moment that it was brought up before.
Mm-hmm.
I think so as well. I think like most people would look at the question and think, "Ooh, okay, less suffering. All right, guess I should do that," and
Yeah.
not think about the whole, "Oh, I'm inserting myself in this situation," or maybe this is me contributing to something else. And the question says it might reduce it. It's not a guarantee, etc., etc. I think people just see less suffering and pick that option.
Oh,
Mhm.
either less suffering, but then you get to live a few more seconds, even, and then just tank the pain. So there's that.
Wait, someone in
Ah.
chat said this, but,
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh,
oh,
71.
wow.
Hmm.
Someone in chat asked, what if it doesn't speed up? Like, if we chose not to speed it up, it would actually increase the probability of survival.
Yeah, that's true.
Then
But
in that
Mm.
case, when you pull the like, would you like in that case, are you optimizing for less suffering but guaranteed death, or are you choosing to, have a certain probability of their survival but increasing suffering in the case that the probability doesn't line up?
I think the trick with that, though, is that we're assuming that baseline it's going at the same speed as it has been in every other trolley problem, and this just makes it go faster. And if we assume that in every other trolley problem that we've done, that speed is enough to kill all 5 of them, then yeah, I don't know.
Ah, that speed before wasn't enough to kill 5 of them. That means they could. Some might survive, and then
Yeah,
but this one guarantees death. Something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think if the idea is that we should work on the same baseline assumptions of all, and then if the current speed of the trolley isn't fast enough to kill all 5 of them, then what does that do to all of our past judgments now?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then that kind of screws up how we've been evaluating everything beforehand.
I mean, it could be fun to go back. I'm not saying this is a
Right.
bad
Oh
thing.
no. Rewind all
No.
the questions again.
Oh, overthinking.
Charis,
8
restart.
plus.
Oh god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There
I'm
are
kidding.
like 30 questions in here. We've got 20 more tracks to run through.
Multi-track
Goodness.
drifting is
Is
really
it the
the
same
answer
trolley?
for all
That's my
things.
question. Is it the same trolley going through all these problems so far?
You think they would have retired it by now with all the death and destruction?
I
Yeah, I
think
don't know
lots
if the
of
trolley
blood
can
would be on the
function.
wheels.
Maybe it's just a bunch of
Or
parallel
maybe
universes or something.
Next
I'm waiting
parallel
for the
universe.
trolley that does the multi-track drifting.
A trolley is headed towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
Oh my gosh, it's already late.
It's gonna
a
be
lot
late
ago.
anyway. Pull the
It's gonna be
lever.
late anyway. Let's just save a human.
Save it.
I like that
Might
the
as
level
well.
title is minor inconvenience.
I'd be concerned if someone didn't save the person.
I mean, you
I
don't
feel
know
like you
what's
would
in the
only
package,
do that if just to be a
but
contrarian.
Or like a troll,
I
yeah.
have a question though. How
Mhm.
is it that if we pull the lever, or if one chooses to pull the lever, your Amazon package is late? Does that mean your driver?
have you ever have you ever been in a place where they have those freight trains that go along the tracks and then you are stuck waiting for the train to finish passing for like over an hour?
Okay, yeah, something like that.
Something
like
that,
Understood.
maybe.
It had to go on a detour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to go on a detour,
So
wait for
your
the train to
package is
pass.
on there. Whatever it is that you bought on Amazon is on the trolley right now.
Okay. Oh no.
My plushie will be late.
Oh
How
no.
devastating.
I cannot
Oh
survive another minute
no.
without my plushie. I mean, you never know. It could be like maybe it's like something super important for their ability to live, but I feel like the probability
Hear
that's
me?
very, very low.
Hear me out.
Yeah, yeah.
What if the package contained like an organ that had to be delivered to the hospital, which could save a person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
Now that
Okay,
complicates
the
things.
question does say your Amazon package.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
yeah,
like, were
what
they
if
really delivering organs on Amazon?
well, that's
You never
the
know.
black market.
You never know.
Mm.
It's fishy, but I think we have our answer. We saved the one
Pull it.
person.
Yeah.
Yep.
70.
23% were like, actually, no.
It's
the
still
I want
longer
my
one.
package right now.
Wow.
Hey, at least
Earlier
it's
there
still
was an
higher than the
84, right?
original trolley problem, right? The original trolley problem was 73%.
That's true.
So I think we can just like write off 23% of these people who are responding as just messing around.
Yeah.
Bad
They're
data.
contrarians, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Not
like, what
reliable
if?
data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A trolley's headed towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead. What do you do?
No, well, hit the strangers.
I know my best
What?
friend, and I know what they would want, and I don't like this.
Oh no. Okay, what would society choose? Like, I'm trying to go with that one. What would
I think
I
it
think
would
most of
absolutely pull the
society
lever.
will?
I think society would
Yeah,
pull
they
the
pull the
lever.
lever. I think
Yeah,
society.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much unanimously in agreement here. That was
Isekai,
quick.
the 5 strangers.
Oh, yeah. Most
Yeah.
people would do that.
Ta-ta.
Mm-hmm.
75.
How much would you do? Like, if it were 10 people, would that sway your decision? What if it were
Oh
100?
shoot.
And then I think at that point you'd have to consider then that what would the best friend want. That's when you
Wait, I
pull the
think
mic and interview them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think like communication is really important in this situation.
It would be, and it would definitely make it an easier choice. But I think part of what makes the trolley problem is that we don't know,
Mm-hmm.
is that
can't
there's no
talk to
way to
them.
communicate. Yeah.
Yeah. You
There's
only
no
have
interview session.
you've got like the bare
And
minimum
in real life,
of
that's the
information.
case, right? Like in real
Yeah.
life, you don't really know everything about the situation where you have to make a big decision.
Yeah. And especially if you only have 2 minutes to do it.
Well, that's a big fact.
Oh,
And may we never have to make
no.
such a situation, such a decision in our real lives. Crossing.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
agree. Yeah.
Because I think for 5 people, I would pull the lever as well personally, but I don't know how much more that number has to increase for me to finally go the other way. I don't know.
I think at more than 5, the best friend would scream loud enough so that we can hear their opinion, even if we can't interview them.
Oh, this one's tough. This one's tough. I like my
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My answer
and I
is
don't really
let's
care
just
for
hope.
strangers. What's your answer,
Mm.
Sophie?
My answer is let's just hope this never happens. I don't want to think about
Yes.
Yeah. Too much headache.
it. Charis,
Oh, fair
what
enough.
are strangers but potential friends?
Oh.
Oh.
I could have befriended those 5 too that I've killed. No.
They could have given $500,000 each one.
I was gonna
No.
say they could have been 5 potential subscribers, but that too, yeah.
Millennium
No,
out
the
here ready to
500,000.
extort everybody so that more Prio gems or whatever.
5
It could have been
potential
5 more
subscribers is
concurrent
crazy.
viewers.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag it's the blackmail route. I'm switching to my blue lenium and glasses. So
Oh
now I have to
no.
look at these.
Thankfully,
There
we'll
we
never
go.
have to think about this problem again.
I
Because we're
don't.
thinking about the next one.
Oh.
A trolley's headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses
Oh
and
my
can't see
God,
that
no.
well. What do you do?
Wait, where's my
though.
glasses toggle? I need to take
Wait,
them
oh,
off.
wait, not gonna lie.
Same.
Like,
There we go.
before
Where are
I
my
saw
glasses? I
this,
got
I
it.
was like,
I
switched to
took
my
my.
blue
I took mine
and
off.
got my glasses. Wow.
Alright, you
was
gotta
a
take them off
veteran
right
glory.
now, Millennium, for immersion.
Yep, yep.
A trolley is hitting 5 people. Why? I literally have to adjust my real life glasses now. Wait, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person.
Wait,
Okay, I'm
I
just
feel like
I'm
this
gonna
is
hit
kind of
1.
analogous to the one we had before where like we have very little information and I feel like the only information we have are those blurry blobs on the screen, which suggests that there's 1 person on the top track.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
So I think
if you can't be sure,
think
you
you should-
shouldn't do anything.
Oh,
Not
like
do anything,
that pulling the
aka
lever is an action. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What if the 1 person was the best friend? That's why they're like, at least that's what you think. Because it's blurry, but I think you'll still see that it's like at least less than the other track. Or at least that's what I'm thinking of.
That's true. I
Or
feel
you can,
like
shout at them and be like, "Hey, like, are you tied next to anybody by any chance?"
And you just hear, help!
Oh no!
What are you doing? Help!
What's our decision? We're running out of time.
Oh god, we're running out of time. We're running out of time.
I think I'm on the side to pull the lever because it looks like there's
Hold.
one person on the top, but I don't know. Maybe
It would
Mylon.
hurt if it would hurt if the 5 were just dummies.
We're pulling.
Ah!
55% of people agree.
Wow, that was really split.
All right, I'm putting my glasses back on.
Same. I can't see anything. God.
Wait, I
I feel like
think
because if
the-
you don't have your glasses, then you can't be like. How can you be so sure that your judgment and like how can you live with your judgment if you knew that it was just because you couldn't see what was going on?
Yeah, I think it's like the act of like pulling the lever is an active decision, but I think like if I were in this okay, I guess I don't know if I can speak on the rest of the world population, but like if I were in the situation and I had this limited information, like I would just go based like I think indecision is also an action. Like in
Mm.
this case, like deciding
Indecision.
not to pull the lever is also an action.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a
I feel that
conscious
way as well,
decision
very
that you
strongly,
made.
in
That you're like,
fact.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling the lever. Oh, yeah, valid,
Yeah.
valid.
Mhm.
Maybe that's
I think the
why
moment
it's
you
very split.
perceive the situation, you are part of it. I think.
Mm.
Yes. Agreed.
But that like I feel very strongly about that, but that's a whole rant for another time.
I'm
Next
just like-
problem. A trolley's headed towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. What do you do?
Okay. I
Now,
have theory on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
go ahead.
Yes.
I want to say that I don't like this theory, but evolutionary psychology would predict that you would pull the lever.
yeah, to
Oh.
And kill the second cousins?
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
evolutionary psychology would say.
because the quote unquote the first cousin, I'm assuming that society would think that the first cousin would be closer in terms of like bloodness. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
evolutionary psych would say that natural selection has made it so that we select people who are closely related to us over people that aren't. I think just like on a general personal level too, you're more likely to have a closer relationship with your first cousin than your second cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think that's similar to when
Yeah.
we chose to save the best friend earlier compared to 5 strangers.
yeah, I think it's
This
similar
time
to
it's just a
that.
little bit more
Yeah.
complicated because aside from the first and second cousins, you have one versus 3 people.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, pull the lever.
That you I think
mean-
that you sounded really determined saying that. So I'm believing you. I don't even know what the data is. I think I just trust you when you said that.
The conviction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pulling the lever. We are pulling the lever. Let's do it. Let's pull
Yes.
the lever. 46%.
Oh,
What?
What?
interesting.
A lot of people.
Is it because it's just like more or less people?
I
I
think
think
so, probably. I'm just very happy that a theory that I don't like is not supported by this data. That's
Yay!
I feel like people who I feel like this is not indicative necessarily of what people would actually do, but more people who are playing a trolley problem game would want
Yeah.
to do. And in their
Hmm.
minds, they're like, well, 3 is greater than 1. Even if it's my
That
first
one.
cousin, my second cousin.
Yeah.
Wait,
When in
where
reality, because they're
exactly
so
do
close to their
second
first cousin.
cousins? Where exactly are second cousins in like the family tree? I got a few questions on this.
Are they your parents' cousin, I
Uh,
think?
Your parents, cousins. Yeah.
I think that's
That's
it.
what I thought it was, but I'm not sure.
Also, hear me out. Quite a bit of in my chat mentioned the first cousin can go, and I despised my first cousins. Goodbye. So
There's
I'm like,
also I also wonder how
there's
many
a
like
lot that
Oh.
takes their first cousin.
what percentage of people actually have first cousins too is the question. Like how common is that? I don't
Or the
know.
percentage of people who have second cousins too.
That or
I
well,
don't
who
I think I
even
do
know
have
what a
second
second
cousins, but I
cousin
don't know
is.
them.
Yeah,
I
I have
don't even
second
Yeah,
know
no,
cousins,
me
but I don't
neither.
know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it is just 3
second
random
cousins.
strangers to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
child
don't
of the-
know.
I have both, but yeah,
Alright.
I've barely know my second cousins at all. So
So you
Yeah.
would pull the lever.
yeah.
We are part of the 47%.
Yeah.
Are we? Do we? I don't necessarily always agree with what I say we should do. I'm just.
Yeah, because it's the society.
A trolley's headed towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. What do you do?
Utilitarianism time!
I want to save the baby.
5
quote,
elderly
unquote.
people and 1 baby.
I feel like for
Also
something like this, it's
society.
also like how many, like, what is the ratio of like elderly to young people, and like where does that ratio start to be? Like, in what ratio do people start to decide one or the other? Because in this case, we have 5 elderly people, right? But like, what if it was 10, or what if it was 2?
Yeah, there's
I
a
think they
couple
kind of
of
touched on that
things.
in the first and second problem, right? Where it was like 5 to 1,
Yeah.
and then it was 5 to 4, but now it's like, okay,
Yeah.
they're old and one's a baby now.
Yeah, I think the thought process I imagine most people are probably going to have is like the old people have all lived long, full lives, and the baby has barely experienced anything.
Yeah.
Is that I forgot which principle is that? Because yeah, there's the factor of the 1v5, but then the baby is like hasn't quote unquote lived yet. Meanwhile, the old one quote unquote I saw here like they've lived long enough. It's their time. So, and there's also the part where the baby might squeeze under the trolley.
There's
There's
that
in there based on
too.
the drawing.
That
Yeah,
is also
based
true.
on.
Oh, that is true. Like the lobsters. Yeah.
Like, are people
I mean, the
taking that
trolley-
into account, though? That's the trick. Like, are people thinking of that, or is that just us overthinking?
No. Yeah.
No, I think they'll go with the older versus younger one, and even if the count is 5 old people, I think they'll save the baby because it hasn't lived its life yet, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we're in agreement that we would save the baby, probably.
I think. Well,
Yeah.
is that what we would do, or
Or at
what we
least it's
think
what people
others would do?
What people would do.
I
We have
think
3
others would
seconds!
save
I think others.
I think that's what
others
people would
choose
do.
to save the
Would
baby.
be save
Okay.
the baby.
We're saving the baby. That is pulling the lever, right? No, that's
That's
not
do
pulling the
nothing.
lever.
No,
Okay.
no.
I almost misclicked. I almost misclicked. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
There
Yeah,
you
that was
go.
pretty good.
77%. Okay, that's what people would do. Is that
Save
what
the
we would
gen
do too?
data.
Wait, that's the same as the Amazon package. That's the same ratio.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That was the
Wow.
Amazon package all along. It was the baby.
It was the baby.
It was the
It was the
baby.
baby. It
It
wasn't
was
even
the
organs.
stork
It was all
delivering.
baby.
But...
The stork is out of business. Amazon has driven small stork business. Oh no.
I feel like I would also do the same, but
Save the baby.
hesitantly because yeah, I would probably save the baby as well. But then it's I don't know what the numbers game is because I feel like if it were like 100 elderly people, I'd be like, well, it's just a kid. This person hasn't really lived a life or experienced what being a person's like. We'll just kill this one. I don't know. I don't know how many elderly people it would take for me to change my mind.
Yeah.
Fun fact on the
Well, maybe
evolutionary
more people.
psychology theory again. The evolutionary psychology theory would
Huh.
probably say save the old people because there's no
Oh.
guarantee the baby will survive to adulthood because young babies are at high risk for a lot of things.
Ah.
Mm.
I was
I'm not
thinking the
saying I
elderly
agree
people
with
would
this.
also be at a high risk of like mortality.
That's probably
right?
also
No?
true. Yeah.
And then if you include the part, what if the elderly people would then bribe you with 500,000 USD each?
Yeah.
Also complicates. That
We're just
complicates it.
assuming a lot of people have a lot more money than us.
I also want to know how old are these elderly people too? Like, are we using the VTuber definition of elderly or
They're all 30. They're just
900,000.
they're all 30?
Oh,
Wait, they looked kind of wrinkly though, like in the original
did.
doodle.
Well, how do you think you get wrinkles for being expressive? And do you know how expressive you have to make your face to pilot a VTuber model? Of course you do.
Oh my god, you're
It's-
right.
It's an occupational hazard. Anyway, sorry.
we saved the baby.
We saved the baby.
I'm thinking of like birth rates. I'm thinking of like population trends recently, and I think most people would have chosen this option. I think nowadays, too, especially most people would choose this option. I feel.
Yeah. And now thinking about it, I'm an idiot. The evolutionary psych thing might choose the baby because the elderly people probably can no longer reproduce anyway. So, what am I talking about?
There's the part as well where even if the baby was in risk of other stuff, but this is
Mhm.
modern times, so maybe healthcare would be fine. Hopefully. So less risk of mortality. I don't know. It depends on the
The
area
real
of the
question is,
earth as well.
if the trolley problem was in like the 1800s when like infant mortality was like 75% or something, like would you choose differently?
That's
Oh.
also that's also a good question.
Ooh,
But then
yeah.
would the elderly
Yeah.
I
people
think I
still be
would.
alive?
Oh, that's true. Like,
The fact that they are is probably
That's
all the
true.
more reason to choose otherwise, right? To
I
choose to sacrifice the baby, right?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's going
Because
on
the
anymore.
infant mortality is like high.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking it's a lot
Hmm.
easier to make a baby than to make 5 elderly people, but I
Whoa.
like it's you have to like age them. I'm thinking like if like
You
they're all
have
in
to
like a
age
lab setting, right?
You have to age them.
Why?
Like first you have to make 5 human beings, then you gotta put them in like the
hyperbolic
wine
time
cask. You gotta
chamber.
like you gotta age them a certain amount of time before they're finally coming out and like, oh yes, this is an elderly person now. So
And
like
then you tie them on the tracks for your highly unethical experiment.
Yes.
And what if they're part
lab
of the
grown,
it?
all natural.
Born for the
They're
trolley,
volunteers.
raised for the
They
trolley.
chose to sign themselves up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, anyways, next question.
Yes. Next question.
Sorry.
A trolley is battling down 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do?
Society would choose to save
Oh.
themselves.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
agree.
just clones.
I
Yeah,
agree.
those are
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
clones.
My clones can eat dirt. Goodbye, clones.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sagabushans.
will the clones have the memories of us up to that point, or are they
Oh
just
wow,
like?
that was the highest percentage we've seen yet.
18.
Wait,
Yeah.
By
yeah,
like over
Easy
10%.
choice.
Wow.
Mhm.
yeah.
Sorry.
I wonder what could make it go to at least 90%.
If maybe you do nothing and nobody dies versus you pull the lever and 5 people die. I think that would make it go to 90%.
Well, we still have like 14 levels if ever, so we'll see. I wonder which one could be the 90.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Next.
That is interesting
Yeah, I
because
guess.
like this is a higher percentage than the minor inconvenience question,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Wait, somebody
Mhm.
said this about Ilga said 5 clones of myself would cause more problems. I think honestly that is also true.
That's also true.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think the world
Yeah.
needs any more myelin than there already is. So
But hear me out. The clones would then could be useful as well. One could be doing DNA extraction, one is doing PCR, and one is doing Western blot. Like, and the other one
You
could
can
do
run a
gel extract.
restaurant.
You know,
but
yeah. But then
One
none of
could
them
run
is
my
the real
channel and
you.
then one could edit and then one could stream. Oh my god, wait, hold on, wait a minute.
the
Exactly.
clones are gonna unionize. It's
The plot twist is still there. None of them is the you. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
If I
yeah,
were a
no, it'll
clone
make
or I would understand the original copy of me running me over, I would get it. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
I'm okay with this.
Oh man.
And you can make
Next.
more clones
Yeah.
after these 5. That's not just the last
Could
5.
you?
Maybe.
I mean, if you
Could
can make
more
5 of
clones
them.
yourself? I guess, yeah,
maybe
maybe.
you can make more.
Yeah.
Are we the ones making the clones though? Who made the clones?
Yeah.
They just sort of
Smart
spawned in.
question. Oh, if they spawned in, then we really have to hit them because we don't know if if they have something funky going on.
Mhm.
It's like not guaranteed that they're a one-to-one copy, both in with thoughts as well. So now they're your self rivals. Yeah, we're eliminating the 5.
Okay. Next question. A trolley is headed towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people. What do you do?
Gotcha. I see. This is gotcha. What would society go for?
How does the math work?
Trolley said it.
10%.
Both are expected to be like one person, right?
Wait, what is like
On
the
average?
expectation value? So
Um,
0.1 times 10 is 1, and 0. Oh wait, the expectation value is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think overall, just base probability, if you're only just doing one roll, like one roll, oh my god, I'm so gotcha pilled. If you're just doing one roll, the
One roll, yeah. I'm
one
trying to
roll,
math it out. How does this work?
the highest likelihood that nobody dies would be pulling the lever.
Okay, let's pull the
Yeah.
lever then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'd
But is that what
also
most
pull
people would
the
do is the question.
Wait, if we eliminate
10% chance is
the
nothing. 10% chance is a scam. It never works for me. So you know what? It will never
yeah,
happen.
let's go with that.
Yeah, I think at 10%, yeah.
So we're
People
keeping
are
the
so bad
10%
at
chance.
just people are so bad at thinking about probability though. That makes me nervous. People don't
Yeah.
think
Oh.
about probability correctly, which makes me anxious.
Do you think people would
So-
pull the gotcha and
Eggy was like replace
Genshin.
people with Umas
Yeah.
from violence.
No, this is
Flynn,
exactly
10%
like
chance to lose 10 Umas from your account?
oh, Eggy, I was totally thinking about this in like terms of percentage of failure chance when you're trading your Ubas.
Oh my god. The world is trolley problem, but Uma Musume.
The Uma
Oh my
wants to
god,
run on this
Troll-
track versus that track.
I think we are going
Imagining
to
I'll
pull the
hide them
lever.
there too.
All
We're
right,
gonna
I
hope
don't
that
know if
people
this
do
is
the
gonna be
same.
what most
Okay.
people. Okay, we did it.
Okay.
Go team.
10 million.
So maybe
people.
enough people play gotcha games. Enough people do, I
Yeah.
think.
Clearly. Gotcha is actually good for
They know.
society.
They know 10% is a lie.
Yes.
They know rate up is a lie. They know that this will be the safer option. Next question. Whoop. A trolley's headed towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one human instead. What do you do?
Okay, but
Kill
my
the
answer.
Hit the
clangers.
robot.
Kill the robot.
the
the
robots could
robots.
potentially be
What?
reassembled,
That's
Yes.
true.
and they probably can't
They
feel
always say.
pain, and they might have backups, and yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, robots.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it? I think we
That
just
was like the fastest decision ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
85%.
Yeah. But even
85.
that wasn't 90%.
Yeah, well, that 89, we've also seen that other one that was higher. That was the baby versus the old people, right?
The 89% one, yeah.
Yeah.
The clone
Mhm.
one was still the highest though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I guess what we can glean from this is like people hate themselves more than anything.
Oh no.
I feel like
No.
in that case, you're not stepping on anyone else's shoes then, too. It feels kind of like I'm making this decision for myself and it doesn't affect others.
Mm.
The 23% people who did the minor inconvenience thing though.
Yeah, I know, right? That's becoming even
That
Where
more.
would
are,
have
the
been
peop- where are they coming
90.
from? Who are these people?
Every second, this becomes more and more ridiculous. Like that 23%.
How do you explain that when we've gone through so many more problems where it's like these are more serious cases and then yet the statistics are... What?
The
Gen Z
contrarianism, I
people
think.
wanted their Amazon package.
Oh my god.
So goodbye robots. Hello humans. A trolley's headed towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting one empty trolley worth $300,000
Can-
instead.
Can one sell the trolleys that are left behind?
I don't think they
Well, like,
belong to
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I think we pull the lever.
Pull
This
so
seems like a pretty
pull the
straightforward
1v3.
option.
Society.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the trolley
Yeah.
company, it's
Well-
easier. There will be less also disruption to public transportation if it's only one trolley. Well, I guess in this case,
That
it's,
is true.
it's 2 trolleys versus 4 trolleys out of commission, which changes absolutely nothing. But I think it's
Oh.
important to know.
Does the running trolley also
Oh.
get
I
destroyed?
imagine so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess the title of this one is called Economic Damage, so I think
Yeah.
they're hinting to think
Wait.
about.
There's a plot twist.
Oh.
Someone mentioned 3. Slow it down more so it'll be safer in the end.
But I think that we need to assume that, like, for the premise of the
There-
problem, we have to assume that whatever's on the train
Eliminates
tracks is
all.
getting us destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
going.
Then, yeah,
it's
we're
going
hitting
at
one.
near
We're
light
pulling.
speed.
Mhm.
I think we're all pulling. Yep. Hold on, let me just reset this.
Yeah.
Yep, 70.
77%.
Okay.
Look, we're good at this. We know what's up. We are so
Yeah,
I don't
effective.
understand what 23% of people are like thinking though. I don't get that. Why
It's-
would you be like,
Yeah.
actually, I'm not going to do it, so we're gonna destroy okay, like unless you hate like the public rail system, like why would you want to? I don't know.
You know, another
So,
fun
I don't know,
observation,
maybe just for funsies.
just for kicks and
It's the
giggles.
same 23% as the Amazon package.
They're part of the
That's-
audio.
that's
They're part of the auto
Yeah.
industry, clearly. For my
Yeah.
stats nerds
More
out there, by the
cars,
way.
yes.
The stats nerd in me wants to
Oh.
really point out that since the start of this game, we have lost an average of 8 million votes on, like, we're down 8 million votes from the first
Oh.
problem.
You have that.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone
Somebody in
else
my
finds that
chat's, like,
interesting.
doing Yeah, some of my chat's been like keeping track of how many people have died.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
How
How
many?
many lives do we have
How
so
many?
far?
Yeah, wait, I think the last time was it was a while back. It was like 22, I think.
22,
Okay,
one
that's not that
Amazon
Tell me if you have an
package,
updated number.
3
Yeah.
trolleys. Oh, Astral says, I think the game does that at the end. So,
Oh, really?
Ah,
Okay.
that's
How many
exciting.
we saved
Okay,
versus
okay.
how many we killed? Well,
Mhm.
society.
Yeah.
It wasn't us. It was society.
Someone said this is revenge because they made my ride 10 cents more expensive. No, but then they're gonna make it like $1
Oh.
more expensive if you destroy 3 trolleys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Though Torg
The
has
10
brought up,
cents is so specific.
This is worse for
from
you.
The
Yeah.
Torg has
2.9
mentioned though
to
that
3.
fewer trolleys means fewer problems. It's an investment.
Valid.
That strikes me along the lines of like fewer people means less pollution.
Wait, are we what?
Like,
Thanos, is that
yeah.
true?
At what point are we gonna get
maybe,
like
but-
pull the lever to destroy a trolley or don't pull the lever to save a person? Like I feel like that's where you're going with this.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
let's see.
Does
Oh
the
no.
trolley have a human inside?
Let's see.
Because that's both the human and the
A
car.
trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do?
Okay, so what we
Pull-
need to consider
pulling
here
it-
is how much CO2 does the people driving who would otherwise take the trolley give off?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
true.
one more time.
How much CO2 do the cars that the people drive that would otherwise take the trolley, how much do they give off?
I feel like it's higher. I feel like it's much higher because you can put more people in a single trolley.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I think you should just keep the trolley and keep public transportation.
I see. Yeah, do nothing then. But are can we really assume that there are other cars in this world, or do we have to think
That's
that
right.
there's only the trolley
true.
exists in that universe?
I do think going
live
that
in a
far
universe-
is like probably
Yeah.
going beyond what most people are thinking when they do this.
Mhm.
I also think there's like a carbon footprint thing, right? Because like,
Mhm.
because if that's the premise of the question, is like, oh, environmental damage. Well, if you destroy the trolley, they're gonna build a new one, and that's probably gonna emit a lot more than just the operational costs of a trolley, right?
Yeah.
Or the maintenance costs.
Yeah. But we also got to calibrate. Are we thinking about this more than the average person would think about it?
Yes,
That is
'cause
true,
we
What would
that
are
is
the average
hashtag-
non-big-brained
hashtag
person
overthinkers.
say?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Melania, you
Millennium.
changed your thing. What
I
is
said-
that? No! No!
the rickroll. I had.
You have such cute emojis. What
Where's
is
my... I'm hiding
my
now.
guts-
I can't do
My
this.
gut so felt like I need to switch it to the rickroll for funsies.
We have 10 seconds. What would people say? I think people would say environmental
Hit the
harm
brick.
bad, and they would destroy the trolley.
I think that they
Yeah.
wouldn't destroy the trolley.
I don't think they would destroy the trolley, yeah.
Okay, so
Because I
don't
think cars exist.
Mhm.
Okay, so do nothing is the answer that we've gone with. but
Let's see.
Oh!
Ah!
What's the
I
choice?
was right. I was right. We
are
decided
such
to do nothing.
overthinkers.
Wait,
Oh.
so 30, a lot disagreed with us. So they wanted to hit
Yeah.
hit it.
Yeah,
They want
because
to
I
destroy the
think people
trolley.
see, oh, CO2, that's bad. We don't
Bam.
want that. We should
Yeah.
destroy the trolley without thinking of
They
the further
didn't.
consequences.
I
They
think they're
didn't overthink.
no, they didn't. They
Yeah.
probably also just saw like if you destroy the trolley, 5 people are saved. If you don't destroy the trolley, nothing happens. Or like 5 people die.
Oh.
Mm.
They probably thought of it
Mhm,
that
mhm.
way.
Mhm.
See, this is the problem. We're just overthinking.
This is beautiful. We can
We're putting too much thought
overthink.
in this. We gotta put less thought into this.
That's the title of Millennium Stream, right? 3 overthinkers.
Yeah, versus
Wait,
four
I put one as 4
overthinkers.
scientists. I'm gonna edit it later.
Yeah, I was thinking of the thumbnail. I was like, yeah, this is a group four overthinkers.
Yeah.
Trolley problem. This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Overthinking
You are
is a competitive
reincarnated
sport.
being who will eventually
Oh.
be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do?
Oh
Pull
my
the lever.
gosh! Now it's a classic 1v5.
No.
You gotta pull
Wait,
the lever
Charis-
because then you only
Charis,
experience it once versus 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
oh, I
Charis'
can't read.
plan.
Yeah, do that.
No, wait, no. If you pull the lever, then you're destroying all these guys. So you're
No,
only
no,
experiencing it
you're
once.
being reincarnated.
You pull the
though.
lever, you kill the one person.
You kill one person,
And then you reincarnate
five.
as one of them, right?
Yeah, which means
That's
that you have just saved 5 of your future lives or 5 of your other lives from getting run over by a trolley.
Oh.
Also,
Yeah,
But these are
yeah.
for like,
out.
but these are 5 traumatized lives. Sorry, you were saying something, Milena?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the 5 people. Then you can now run your channel. One could be streaming, one could be editing videos, one could be
It's
cramming a
reincarnation,
PowerPoint, one could be
so
doing experiments.
No, they
So all
reincarnate.
5
It's not at the same time.
well, we
It's
don't
at
actually
different
know.
times.
Does reincarnation work on this version of reincarnation? Does it work on linear time, or is it possible to be reincarnated as 2 different individuals at the same time point?
I think it's implying that you are everybody in the problem
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
given
Yeah.
time point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
And
ultimately pull
all
the lever.
5 I think all
Yeah.
5 exist, but yes, pull lever.
Infinite
Hmm.
isekai. Reincarnated as
Isekai,
Trolley?
classic.
Wait.
Whoa,
Whoa.
49.
Wait, what?
Flip, very flip. It's 50-50. Why?
Why?
Why
Why
would
is
you
it hard
what?
for them? Why
I
is it
think
hard for
because
them?
probably you're still thinking about the other 5 yous as different people. That's not who I am right now.
Oh.
You're probably prioritizing short term over long term, right?
Wait, but
But then
you
that one
are
person is all like this is you, and then these 6 are eventually you, right? Isn't that the case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, I have to
So
be so real. I don't know what the 51% were thinking.
I think
Yeah, why would you do that?
I think they're
Yeah,
just
what?
not thinking that hard
all
about
of them
it.
are you. They're not clones of you. They are like you. So
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
not
this is
you
just
though. It's like eventually you, not like now you, right?
I mean, that's still
so maybe that's what the 51 thought.
yeah, they're discounting long-term comfort for short-term comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. That's a good way to rationalize why people disagree with us. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we're
agree.
missing
I
something.
fully
don't
support.
know.
I think we made the objectively right choice here.
I
so
agree.
That's why I'm also like.
Yes.
I agree.
always
Yeah.
gonna
I think this is a pretty straightforward one, or it should be
Society is wrong.
straightforward. To be fair, that's a pretty even split.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's still 51% were like, actually, I'm gonna run over 5 people instead because why? Because what?
People
Maybe
are.
they just like the feeling of being run on by a trolley, I guess. I don't know. I
You know,
think
you
all
could
missing
be.
something.
You know what? You're
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah.
What is going on? We're
Maybe
we're
they just,
delving-
like-
as we delve deeper and deeper in this.
Mhm. Who knows? This is why I love psychology. People are weird.
You were
Yeah.
gonna say something, Mylin? Sorry, before I interrupted you.
No.
Okay. Next question. A trolley's headed towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do?
Yeah, pull the lever.
Yes. Pull the lever. Pull the lever.
More fun.
I don't know, man.
Those are
Is this
funny.
harmless prank? Question mark. I don't think this.
mark,
If I were
question mark.
driving a trolley and all of a sudden I got redirected, I'd freak out. I'd ring all the alarm bells. Help! Something's
Will-
wrong. Something's going on.
Well, see, the
Will
problem
your
is,
Amazon package be late?
I think the thing is people are just inclined towards mischief, right? It's not they're not gonna think about like,
Yes.
am I traumatizing this
Yeah,
person? We
yeah.
just
Yeah.
wanna do the funny thing, especially because we've been hit with so many heavy, like, you're going to murder
Yeah.
people. Just pull the lever and
Pull the lever.
wrong
Pull it.
Do the
lever!
funny. We're gonna
Pull
do
the
the funny.
lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Yeah!
Yeah, 65.
65.
Yeah.
You didn't want to mess with the
Mhm.
trolley driver?
Mhm,
They
mhm,
just-
mhm.
I wanted 80.
I feel bad for the trolley driver. Like, you're just going around minding your own business. All of a sudden, you almost think like, because if that malfunction happens to you while you're on the job, you might think like, "Oh my God, what's gonna happen now? Am I gonna crash into something?" You don't know that you won't crash into anything, but your only thought in your head would be like, "Oh God, this is not the intended path. What's happening?"
Yeah, and as somebody who
You've got a
takes the
crazy
train pretty
interaction.
often, I'm pretty sure that would disrupt the entire train schedule for the entire day, causing massive delays. But it was funny.
Mm. It was funny.
It was funny.
It's just a prank. It was just a
That is-
prank. It was just a prank.
That is true.
We can make a TikTok out of this, that's for sure. Okay, next question.
Listen
A
to
trolley's
me.
headed towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. What do you do?
Oh, this is exactly like the last where we have like limited
Ah.
information and yeah.
Bad
But they don't have
citizen.
a bribe. Compared to the normal person versus the rich person, this one, the good citizen that isn't bribing us. Meanwhile, the bad citizen is littering.
Yeah, I think the top track. I mean, it's again like if you pose this problem to anybody and they are given limited information, they would just choose based off of what they know in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
Society
top.
would
Hmm.
run over the litterer.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
think
I mean, anyways, I feel like there is going to be a fatality.
yeah, and I
Mhm.
think at this point the people going through this have been through so many trolley problems, they're no longer considering whether taking action versus doing inaction is a thing. They're just picking between two options.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
They could be so
It is
desensitized to
kind
the whole like making decision and taking
Yeah.
choice and making choices that they're like, well, I've already inserted myself in the situation, and because of that, they might like lean more towards maybe consequentialist outcomes.
Yeah, I think especially because like the last one was so silly, it's no longer about like by taking action I'm taking a life. It's just like, haha, silly choice.
Yeah, I think
Is this
also it's kind of unfortunate that Eggy was like, you're literally forfeiting your life for littering.
Yeah.
But it's again like we have such limited information. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right. I feel like we have become desensitized as this game has progressed.
it is the 22nd, I think. The 22nd
23rd,
choice.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Mm-hmm.
why.
Mm. Should
So
have kept the
Alright.
anything that
streets clean. Sorry,
Oh
Buckaroo.
my god. Well, we're making a bigger mess in the
No.
process.
Yeah,
82% too.
2%, what?
Called it.
Yes. Again, this is less
it was
people
the 23rd.
disagreeing than the Amazon package
Yep,
question. Just
yep.
bear that in mind.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That question is just gonna live rent free in my head for the rest of.
that one is crazy.
Yeah.
The
They
question made
wanted
sense.
their
The
Amazon
results
package
made
fast.
no sense. Someone asked, "What if the bad person reforms after?" Well, I'm sorry. They should have thought about one day
Before
being
this
tied to a
situation.
trolley situation
Yeah.
and being
20
judged
Well,
for their
years.
too late.
crimes at the moment and reformed earlier.
Are we gonna get the
There's
chance to
no
run over the
way.
person who's tying all these people to the tracks? Like, is that a
I
thing
hope
we're gonna
so.
get to do?
Don't
I
litter,
think
folks.
that happened. That happened right with the stream Z and I did. We were at some point we were thinking like is Mr. Calculator going to be on the track at some point, and then it happened somewhere. So we were like, oh
Mm.
yes.
I wonder if it's gonna be us versus the person who's tying people to the tracks. Because, like, ultimately, we are the ones presiding over life and death.
They're gonna tie us to the tracks.
They've
Oh
already done
no.
that a couple of
Not ju- and
times.
it doesn't just say you. It says like all of our names.
The drawing that
Oh
Mylan
my
made.
gosh.
Yeah. It's just the drawing that
Yeah.
Mylan made.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Next.
Next.
Due to a construction error,
Oh.
a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode, and if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity.
This is that one episode of It Invaded. Obscure
So
anime
it's like
reference.
Wait, how big is the trolley? Because I think like the passengers could live very fulfilling lives within the trolley itself.
Is there food and water?
But what if
Yeah, like if there's food
usually
and
no.
water. If not, like I feel like, like starvation is like an absolutely horrible suffering.
you just end? Oh, now this is similar to the other one where you can make it go faster if you pull it.
This is
If
snow.
we're assuming that they're just gonna starve.
Yeah, yeah. It
No, but
seems.
they're gonna
Yeah, it's
explode
like-
though. This is a violent explosion.
I think
It's
people
either
won't
ma-
pull the lever.
Wait,
Just keep
oh.
make it keep going. The suffering
Like-
though, as they become hungry and hungry.
Well,
Wait, but it says
eventually
for
die.
eternity, which makes me feel like maybe they're just in like
They just
some
become.
time loop or something inside the trolley.
Or they
Yeah, it
become
implies that
immortal.
They won't starve.
I don't think
Are they
people are
happy?
gonna
Yeah, I
pull the
mean-
lever.
would they live a fulfilling life inside the trolley?
People are
Well,
getting
maybe they can,
married.
like, communicate with other people. Like maybe what if they become like streamers or whatever? Like I feel like full time.
Is there internet?
Then we gotta blow
trolley.
it up. We gotta blow it up right now. They become content creators. Oh no, we gotta destroy this.
Oh no.
You know, Bobo has brought up a great point, which is that this would be a free perpetual motion machine for power generation.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, that could actually
Okay,
benefit
okay.
society
okay.
and create streamers.
Creating streamers via trolleys.
The trolley tuber, yeah.
Okay, I think we've voted to let the trolley
Eternally
tubers
go on.
live.
What?
Oh,
They
And
wanted
we're
the
thinking
explosion.
about like perpetual motion energy generation.
I think they were thinking about just end this suffering now. Something
why
like
would the
that.
average person not think about that?
They
Don't
were
they
thinking
know
about
how
the
valuable
trolley
this would be?
VTubers.
I think you've answered your own questions.
They're not overthinkers.
If we knew that
You're right.
there were trolley VTubers in there, I might consider pulling it. But otherwise, I think I will let them go as well.
Are we trolley
I would
VTubers
so
now?
watch a trolley VTuber.
Oh God, we're trolley VTubers
Trolley
now.
tubers.
We've become part of the problem.
He the trolley.
Are we the
Yes. Are we the trolley?
This is us going in circles right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forever. Oh my God.
Forever.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of forever, a trolley's headed towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and
Oh.
save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do?
Oh, I think
I
it's society.
I would not. I would not. I mean, I don't think society would either. I feel like
think
there's
society might, honestly.
really.
think
I feel
society
like
Like what?
would
Like
actually.
hit
the
the
guilt
person?
of like killing somebody, like you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
But this
hear
is
me
your
out.
worst enemy, though. Yeah.
There's another thing. Let them live, and then you keep telling them like I kept you alive. Yeah,
Or
like so that it's like eternally it's a much
Blackmail.
more painful.
Blackmail
Yeah, it's
Millennium
a much more
Returns.
painful.
Have
Yeah,
you
it's a much
watched
more
Breaking
painful
Bad,
way of
perchance?
living.
Can I reference something in Breaking Bad?
I think I watched
few
a few
episodes.
episodes of it.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, never mind.
Yeah.
There's like it's basically one of the characters later intentionally leaves their worst enemy alive just to like
Yes,
torture them
see?
and make their life like
Yeah.
worse.
Exactly. So it's worse compared to the just killing them. It's like
Mm.
pain during that time versus you extend their pain for the remaining years of their life. You keep on telling them like, I kept you alive. I could have killed you, but I chose to be a good person compared to you. Such.
I'm
who
not gonna
was very
lie.
mean.
Like they don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have the power to like hold them hostage or whatever.
Yeah, I was
They could
gonna
just go on
say.
for free, right? Yeah.
I think my
Yeah.
worst enemy would not care. My worst enemy would just be like, "Oh, thanks, bro," and then go on with their life and forget I exist.
But keep them
I know,
tied
maybe
to
I'm
the
biased because I don't think I have like a worst enemy. So I feel like I think I wouldn't do I wouldn't just
What would
kill like a
people
random
do?
I
Would
think
people,
people
if
as a
they could
whole.
choose to kill anyone, would
Society?
they do it?
I think
I think
so,
that would.
especially at
Aw.
this point in the number of trolley problems, like 25 in, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see
Okay.
what happens.
Oh, you were correct, but
Oh,
Hey!
it was
that's
close.
split.
Mm-hmm.
That is
100%.
split.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty
Okay.
split.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, my worst enemy, I don't have like, because when I was thinking of this problem, or not was, like, because it was just now, but
Yeah.
when I'm thinking of this problem, like the thing that okay, I'm not gonna name any names, but like I wasn't thinking of someone I knew in my personal life as my worst enemy, because like, everyone I know in my personal life are like great people. Most of
Yeah.
them are great people, and anyone who's not so great is not someone I just like associate with at all. So I don't even see them, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. So when I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking worst enemy, I'm thinking like, oh, this is like a horrible person in the world that I could just pick. Like I could just pick anyone, and if I could do that, I would be more than happy to run them over if
Someone in
nobody
chat
knew.
was like, A, the astrologer.
I don't think that would kill A.
A
I'm not gonna
versus
lie. I
B.
think A would live.
A would emerge unscathed and be
Exactly. A would
even
Oh
more
no.
survive.
and believe even more strongly in astrology.
No.
Your attempts
Uh,
to kill me have only made me stronger.
mhm, mhm.
I think yeah, like that's
Mhm.
why, because I didn't know anyone in my life that I would want to be on that track. But I could like imagine people where I would think, maybe it would be like objectively a good thing if they
Mhm.
were hit by a trolley. I don't know. I'm not naming any names, but maybe. Hmm.
Keep them alive. It's a much more painful, experience for them compared to just ending their suffering right then. What if they had dead or something? Like you just extend that kind of torture.
I'm sure we're all thinking about names that we're not dropping right now.
Yes. I
A,
mean,
the
no.
astrologer.
Why would I do that?
A,
That would
the
be bad.
But anyways, next question.
next.
Next question. A trolley is headed towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. What do you do?
I
Ooh.
think pull the lever because 50 years is like, I mean,
A
nowadays,
lot.
like half of an individual's lifespan. Or even
Yeah.
what is the average life expectancy? Like, I think it's like
Depends.
80 or something. Or depends from place to
Depend.
place.
On
And like,
mm-mm. There are some places at 60, 65, or 70. So
mhm.
if they're
In
like
that
on the
case,
30s or 40s, if you eliminate them, that's gonna put them at a negative. So
Yeah, it kill them right out.
I think that yeah, pull the lever, I think is the move.
So if we pull the lever, we lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It is
yes.
affecting
Yeah,
5 people though, rather than it just affecting one person.
That's true.
but I think the
But
50 years is like such a
it's
long time.
harsh.
Mhm.
Like
Hmm.
this person would probably only live to like 20 to 30 or something.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
a
We're
hard
pulling.
one.
But
Pulling.
society,
What
what
do we
would
think people would
society
do? Would people pull?
I think people
Um,
would pull the lever.
pull?
yeah.
They're mathing the math.
Torg is right.
Hopefully,
This
at
is
least.
the baby versus the elderly question again.
Yes.
Yeah. I think everyone in chat that I've seen so far is like pulling the lever is better. Or like, are they even going to
Mhm.
notice 10 years? That's like probably within normal variation anyways.
Yeah, I was kind of
Hmm.
thinking that is within the like realm of
Yeah.
error, but yeah.
So this is the baby and these are the elderly. The elderly people probably had 10 years to live, whereas the baby could have had like 50 years, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's
Mm-hmm.
the decision.
Yeah. So
All right.
we're
No.
yep.
All
It's
We're
the
right.
10
running over
years
the
we're choosing.
elderly.
Yes.
I like
Oh,
the
that
I like
effect.
was
that they didn't go splat. I like that they just
Okay.
kind of grew wrinkles.
yeah.
62% of people agreed. And now they're a little older,
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
wrinklier, but they're okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Does
Would
that
you
so
would you be
like
happy if you were one of the people here?
well, this is
In the
weird because I was
vibe,
thinking it took that off the end of your lifespan, but it looks like it aged you by 10
time
years
skipped you.
instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I
yeah.
feel like those are
But
two different things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Those weren't my last 10 years. Those are like the 10 good years that they took
Yeah,
away from me.
excuse
Incoming
Hold
me.
10
on, what?
It's the incoming 10 years.
Yeah.
So you go from like, let's say, I don't know. Oh, if you were like 20 on the 26 or something and you turn into like a 36 suddenly, that's a horrible jump in a way. Versus the one, was it Mylan or Z who said like chucking at the
Yeah.
end, remove the
Mm-hmm.
10. Those are very
Yeah,
different things.
Yeah.
that is
Hmm.
true.
How would you know
But
what
I
your
think
lifetime
50
is
years is
until you
still
die,
jarring.
anyways?
Yeah.
50 years is a
Yeah,
lot, yeah.
yeah.
I, imagine if it just killed that one person then. Because, like, in terms of lifespan wise.
Hmm. I do
You would
think.
age. Imagine if you aged 50 years. How would you feel if you instantly aged 50 years?
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Take me to the
Yeah, that's
hospital
very jarring.
immediately.
That's gonna be tough.
Hmm.
God, I don't know. Would I even want to at that point? Would I even want to continue on? I'd be like, oh, my bones are
Yeah.
extra creaky and old. I'm already like 60, but then if I add 50 to that, oh boy,
The 110.
I'm not making it out of the bed. Okay. Next one. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the levers to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do?
So it's either kill now or kill later.
I think that
I
Definitely
think
kill,
people.
right?
maybe later because I feel like I don't know. I feel like visually seeing like 5 people dying like
Mm,
right now would be really jarring.
Yeah, and
I
I
Mm.
think like
agree.
the general thing of like people are probably discounting the future and focusing on the moment. I think they'll pull the lever.
Yes. It's
Mm-mm.
the
Yeah.
future part is too detached, so I think society would be like thinking, okay,
Yeah.
let's save
Yeah.
these five now in front of us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We're saving the 5 now by killing
We're
5 in the
saving.
future.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
that was pretty solid.
Hmm.
Postpone. Yeah, you got to procrastinate. Yeah.
We're procrastinating our
Not
trolley problem.
even
This is me when I
killing
snooze an
yourself.
email. It's just.
The read later.
I'll deal with it in 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be dead
Time
by
machine
then. Then
it.
I won't have to deal with it.
Ah,
This is helping me understand why the world is at its current state, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Whatever, this isn't my problem. Who cares?
Yeah.
The future is not now, the future is later, and I am now here, and I'm happy. The next, and I believe the final question, I think, because I remember
This
looking this
is.
up the other day, and I think it was 28. Yeah.
Oh,
28?
28? Oh, is this the last one?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
This is scary.
Were
What's
you
going
gonna
to
say
happen
something?
next? No.
It's 2 trolleys, because we put it in the future, right? So now it's like
Yeah.
2. No, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Final problem. Oh no, a trolley is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation? Or has everything been
Oh,
predetermined
heck
since the
no.
universe began?
Leave this to
No,
I
not
Charis.
have a
that.
This
choice.
is
I
Charis'
No.
don't have a
problem.
choice.
All right, Charis.
This is your
What do
problem,
you
buddy.
Do
think?
we have free will?
Do we have free will?
Free
You're the
will.
philosopher. You tell us.
Oh god, no.
All right,
Most of the
Charis.
philosophers I have talked to have all unanimously agreed that we have some form of free will, because if you don't believe that you do have any free will at all, and there's kind of like um you're either a hardcore determinist, I think is the term, or you swing in the other way where you believe in free will and free choice and um agency in life. Most people believe that, like, this is a spectrum, that it could never be at the end of determinism. It could never be that you have no free choice, because if that's the case, then you couldn't do any meaningful philosophy with that. And I
Mhm.
feel as though they're biased because they're philosophers, and and they want
Yeah.
free will to be real, and so do I think all of us. I think we are all biased to want free will to
Mhm.
exist, even if it weren't the case. And so the
Yeah,
philosophers are not helpful, is what I'm trying to say,
that's
because
fair.
they've got an agenda to maintain, and although one could not rationally argue against the potentiality of determinism, one would nonetheless be inclined to stick their flag in the other side of the fence and go, no, we have some agency and choice, because otherwise ethics isn't real and nothing is real, and then it's all predetermined from the beginning. I believe this is a problem in physics as well, isn't it? Z?
I think like a little, but yeah. Ah, this is very deep.
We have, if it was a choice, but with and only some choice, then technically you kind of have a choice.
Mhm.
I think most people
Maybe.
think they have a
Uh,
choice.
I think
yeah, I
people
think
want to believe they have a choice as well.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I think it doesn't like yeah, I think people want to believe that they have a choice, and I think at the end of the day it doesn't really, I wouldn't say it doesn't matter, but like your day-to-day life does not change really. Because you will
Yeah.
still make decisions. And those decisions may
Y-
have been pre-laid out or whatever, but in that moment you are the one making that decision.
yeah.
And like effectively it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. This outcome's going to be the same regardless of whether it's something you chose or whether you had no free will in the matter, so.
Yeah.
Do you
Mhm.
guys
Mm-hmm.
swing on the opposite side completely, where you think everything is a product of agency and choice? Probably
No.
not, right? Because you're all scientists.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
You kind of have to believe that there's some level of
Yeah.
determinism to do science,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially with grants.
So
My
what part of
I
you would you say is like you, and what part of you is like the products, the culmination of your being that's existed throughout, time in
I
your
mean,
time
I
and before
think
your time?
The nature
I
versus
mean,
nurture part.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I think like we are the product of sort of our environment. I like for instance, like I'm a really strong believer of you kind of become the people you surround yourself with. Um and so maybe there is like a pretty big like nurture component. I mean nature component, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the philosopher.
Well, that would be nurture. Nature would be like genetics and stuff like that. Nurture is like the people around you.
Oh, nurture is your environment.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that is
Yes.
nurture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
I feel like the dominoes have been played out and they've been pushed, and maybe I'm part of that chain, but at the same time, um I don't think I determine the future, but I do think I have some sway and influence over it. I think I have likewise I have sway and influence over the current, like the present, not just the future,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
Because otherwise, I think if you truly believed that there was no choice, then you don't exist, right? Like you, not like your body and your human being,
Your
but you
identity.
as the person, you don't exist if you genuinely believe you are nothing more and you are not capable of anything more than being a cog in the machine or a domino in the
Mm.
whole chain of everything, and think, well, I'm just, the universe exerting itself and moving forward. Like
Mm.
you could say that, you could argue that, maybe you could do it really well if you're a philosophy major, but then could you really live your life as if that were the case? I just don't think so. I sincerely doubt that
Mm.
you could live your life as if there was no free will. You would have to live like even if you said something, your actions would betray your actual genuine thought, if there were any. Hopefully there is, where you
Mm.
make decisions, you make choices, and I think that's really important.
Yeah, I think life would be kind of sad, like if I think people want to believe that we have
We
free
have a choice.
will.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I think it would be really sad to live a life in which you don't believe we have free will, because would you even take pride in the decisions that you make, or like have confidence in the
Yeah.
decisions that you make?
Mhm.
Wow, this was deep.
I think it's like the self angle wherein you're like, did I'm choosing this like action right now, and that means the consequences that happen after this is of my doing as well. But then if you think that
Mm.
none of it's like, if that wasn't your choice in a way, or if none of it got like matters, then you're like, well, should I still choose if it's not the thing that I wanted to choose in a way? So yeah,
Mm.
Mhm.
whoa, this is deep.
I want to go a step
So I
further and say that you always have a choice. It's not just that, you
mm,
at some moments in your life you make decisions. I think at every moment of your life you can always make a decision. It may seem
mhm,
sometimes perhaps depressingly when stuff is out of your control and you can't make decisions because the maybe like bigger, more important people are making decisions for you. But I don't think that that's true. I think, maybe other people might have more sway and power and influence or whatever, but you always at least have choices to make in regards to maybe how you respond to something that happens to you, how you react, how you choose to um answer the world when they give you that question. Like, I think there's always a choice to be made. It may not seem like a choice that would impact millions of people every time, when you make that choice, and it sucks to think at some points in your life that, oh, I have no choice and nothing I do
Mhm.
matters and everything I do is worthless and meaningless because I can't do this one thing or whatever. And I understand that emotional state really deeply, but you have to tell yourself you always have a choice. You can always choose to keep going, and that's so much more important than being swayed by the doomerism, maybe the nihilism,
Mm.
the pessimism of,
Mm.
I don't know, I give up, I have no choice in the matter. You do, you always have a choice. Believe that you have a
Mm.
choice. I reach through the
Yes.
screen and poke my finger at you.
So I guess I have a
Sorry,
choice is the correct response then, yeah.
I think it's the only one.
I have
Because
the
if you
third
clicked
Alright,
I don't
let's
have a
choice.
see.
choice, what decision did you make? How did you click this one
Oh,
if you didn't click it? This is the
oh
only
my
impossible
gosh.
answer in this whole thing.
Let's go. I have a
And
Alright, let's
choice.
go.
You
Period.
always have a choice. What? 36% of people have no choice. No.
That's
Oh.
after
crazy!
that big
Oh,
speech, too.
Yeah, I
no!
know, right?
After that big star.
Oh, what a
After
note.
all that.
Well, well, well.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Is this
failings
the
of
last one?
philosophy.
I think
I
that's
Yeah.
the
believe
last
this is it, yeah.
one.
Wait, I wanna
The
see the next
failings of
screen with
philosophy.
if they show the
Yeah, if they
Yeah,
show
let
our
me
Like
see.
plot
Let's
stats.
see.
twist.
You have
Yep.
solved philosophy.
philosophy.
Congratulations.
Let's go!
Congratulations.
One
What's the
year.
save
Yes.
count? What's the save
Yay!
count
I don't
though?
I
think
don't
we
know what the
get that.
save
I
count
think we
is. I
just get
just
the
know the
kill
kill
count.
count is 65.
Is that 65 people or are we counting the trolleys? Like, the lobsters,
They
are
should
they
have
in
counted
there?
the damages, yeah, and the lobsters as well. They
Yeah.
should have done that. Are the
Mhm.
5
Yeah.
lobsters included in this? We don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
So
No.
trolleys and lobsters.
Mhm.
What else did we kill? I forget. Like future people, I
Yeah.
think, in 100 years. We can add that in the future.
Mhm.
Yeah, these are really absurd.
That was fun.
But
Oh.
yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, yeah.
Mhm.
We did it. We solved philosophy, and I didn't even
We
need to do my PhD
yippee!
for it.
Congratulations. Maybe they should give you one
Let's
now.
go. Yes. Take a
Yes.
screenshot of this, send it to like the
Yeah, let's
faculty.
Yeah,
go!
Hello.
yeah.
I did it.
You did it. Good work.
Yes. Alright,
All right.
for
Oh.
those of you who are watching on my end, if you go t I'm gonna send my Twitch link. We're gonna raid, Sid Heresy, who's doing, soldering stuff, so, feel free
Ooh.
to join in that. But do you guys have any, like, last minute announcements? And again, like, please go check out everybody's channel. It's linked in the YouTube description of the video. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for making this collab happen. This was so sick.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
I have
as
a
Thank you.
well.
quick announcement that I'm
Mhm.
Mm.
hopefully sometime this week going to release a trolley problem video. I go over the original paper
Yes. Yes.
by
Yes.
Philippa
Yes. Yes.
Foot.
Yes. Yes.
And a lot of what we know about the trolley problem is not based on that original paper. It's based on papers that have been written afterwards.
Mhm.
And so not a lot of people know the context and like the history of the original by Philippa Foot. So I'm gonna make a video covering that.
Oh,
And it's
that's
gonna be hopefully
exciting.
very interesting.
Oh, wait, that's so cool. Wait, yes.
I'm definitely checking that out. Everybody should check it out when it
Yeah.
comes out.
Please drop it
Mhm.
when it's done. That's so cool.
Yes.
Are you
Thank
gonna
you.
be
And I hope
doing it
everyone
like
enjoys
live or
it
a
eventually when
video?
I finish it. It's a video. It's a video.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Yeah, and I'll also
Mhm.
send it on my Discord when it's out for the Orbeez, so you won't miss it.
If anyone's interested. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to announce. What about everyone else?
Hmm.
I am going to be collabing with Super Kim VT next week. We are continuing our research paper write-up. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming twice next weekend, but I will keep you all updated. Um, but yes, I'm also planning to raid, so I just dropped the message. And
Yeah,
yeah, any other announcements?
I'm gonna be
for
coming out with the
me.
video soon. Sorry. I'm gonna
No
be coming
problem.
out with
Go ahead.
a video soon on how to demystifying letters of recommendation for graduate applications. So look forward to it.
Yes, I'm
Ooh.
so excited for this
Yes.
one.
And for me, I have a future Hololive cover. Like
Oh,
I was just reviewing one of the like
Ooh.
drafts today, and I was like, so that's why I sent a mini spoiler as well. Still deciding when to drop it, if ever. But yeah, so that's the thing. Excited for
Yay!
it.
Wait,
yay!
that's so epic.
It's like when you Kagebunshin yourself into the different Power Rangers forms. That's what happens.
That is very cool.
Nice, nice. All right.
Thank you. Thank you all for
All
joining
right.
me
Thank you for having
in
us.
this ridiculous
Thank
thought
you for
experiment.
having us. No, it was fun.
Yeah, thank you
So
for
much
having
fun.
us.
Thank you. All
And
right.
this is
Thank you,
my
everyone.
first time having
Goodbye.
this many cookies as well.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye.